Yo, hello, good morning, good evening, good night, good all time zones. How's it going? Yeah, it's the Sam theme. I saw the trailer for the 3.8 thing, and I saw that Firefly's in it. So I was like, you know what? This is an appropriate time to play this while I'm preparing. Give me a second. Let me just put away some stuff here. There you go. I paused the music. I went back to the audio in the game. Close that. There we go. Hello. I kind of wish that they, you know, had Sam as a recurring opponent during the Penacony story, as opposed to just like a one-time boss fight. That would have been so cool if he, you know, just kept on showing up throughout the entire story and you have to fight Sam over and over and over again. Hire me, Hoyo. I can write a better story for you. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Actually, we're ready. We're good. All right, I'm gonna continue the story. 3.8, right? 3.8 actually came out like a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago. I've been putting it off because I'm catching up with other games, but I'm finally doing it. We're finally getting the hell out of, yeah, we're finally out of Amphorius. I'm just glad to see something that's not Amphorius for once. I can breathe again.
Miss March 7th is looking for you everywhere.
On duty again? I think she wants to develop photos.
I don't know the details either, but she told me that if I see you, I should remind you to check your messages. She also said that some things you missed are actually extremely important.
Extremely? Where are you? There's a gift for you. Come quick. What happened? What gift? Oh, just come over. Someone's making a sparkly return today. A sparkly return? Sparkly? What's with your choice of words? You haven't forgotten that, have you? Sparkle? No? Wait, she didn't even respond! She refused to elaborate! Speaking of Sparkle, I saw the Sparksy drip marketing. I don't know how to feel about her design yet. I need to see her in-game model before I make a decision. The splash art is okay. I think I prefer the OG Sparkle over the new Sparkle. Why did he give her white hair? Oh, I went the wrong way.
Of course I like it. Big Sis Dahlia always knows what's on my mind.
She's just there? She's just here? I'm already confused and I just started. Speaking of Sparkle, I saw her second path animations, and let's just say it felt like I took LSD. Oh, they already have her like combat animations leaked out or something? I may have to take a look later.
That means we'll be companions again on the next Trailblaze mission?
I didn't miss any story, did I? Did I miss an episode or a side quest? They were never companions.
Of course. I deliberately picked up my pace for that. Though, sadly, I still missed out on some things.
I missed out on some things.
Indeed. Had you joined the Amphorian expedition, it would have made a lot of things easier.
Huh. Yeah, she's voiced by Christina V, who also voices Miyabi in Zenless Zone Zero. She's also in Genshin Impact as, I think she voiced Benny. This is how it starts?
Oh, you're finally here! Big Sis Dahlia has been asking about you non-stop!
And you are? Big Sis Dahlia?
She's just been on a roll with these kinds of jokes lately.
Y'all, I would understand if she's like a long-lost friend of you two, but the Trailblazer has never met this person before.
No worries. It's okay if she forgot. She's always preferred the latest new thing. Maybe she picked up that bad habit from me.
I don't know who you are. I mean, I know who you are. I know who you are. The Trailblazer doesn't know who you are.
Long time no see. Now, does anything ring a bell?
No. It shouldn't. Random woman shows up and we just start calling her Big Sis. Huh. Something's weird. What the? Something's not right. What did you do? Why is that crossed out? The Annihilation Gang, Everflame Mansion. Oh, does the Trailblazer actually know about that? I remember the Annihilation Gang explained through Acheron when Acheron was talking to Firefly alone. But I don't remember if that information was ever, like, relayed to the Trailblazer. Either way, what did you do?
What's wrong? But what? Don't tell me. You forgot something?
I haven't seen you before.
Who exactly are you?
Aventurine also talked to us about it too? Oh,
What's gotten into you?
forgot.
Did Amphorius give you amnesia? How could you forget about Big Sis Dahlia?
But no, we're done with the memory stuff.
She
We're
was
done.
the one
We're
who
done
helped
with
you
that.
suppress the rampaging Stellaron back at the space station.
You're the one with amnesia. No, it was Mr. Yang. Oh yeah, this guy got fired. Right. Yeah, the voice of Welt got fired. Now we gotta, like, voice him ourselves. I wonder if they're gonna replace him by 4.0. I think we're high, maybe. Alright, well, I'm going to turn in my audition for Mr. Welt Yang over here. Vanillabean, I didn't leave the express at that shop.
Exactly! What's wrong with you?
Anything else she did?
Totally! It was Big Sis Dahlia who dealt the final blow to that Lord Ravager the first time we went to the Cienjo.
Huh?
You haven't forgotten something that big, have you?
It was no. What?
That was why Big Sis Dahlia had to go back to the garden to recover and couldn't join us in Penacony.
That's a load of BS.
Correct. Lady Dahlia has been trailblazing with us for a while now. She's the most ambitious and talented of the Nameless.
No need for reminders from us.
That
She
is
has
the
spent
voice.
more time with the Dahlia than anyone else.
That's his canonical voice. That's how he should sound like. He has glasses, ergo he should sound like a nerd.
Why don't you let her diagnose you? She's the Express's resident expert when it comes to matters regarding memories.
This is a pressing concern. We'll save the welcome party for later. Lady Dahlia, if you would. Actually...
Dahlia has the power to, like, manipulate memory, I'm guessing? And if so, why? Why is she doing this?
Oh, come on. Don't just stand there. Hurry up and get over here. It's not like this hasn't happened before. Leave it to Big Sis Dahlia. It'll be fine.
Why can't we, like, take a break from the memory manipulation
I
stories?
concur. If there's an issue with memories, then we'd better not waste any time.
Yeah, we haven't, like, this game almost deals as much with memories as Kingdom Hearts does.
Why are you all...
What do I choose? I have like 5 very unique different choices. I either have Alright Coming, Alright Coming, Alright Coming, Alright Coming, or Alright Coming. This is tough. I'm gonna choose the third one.
No. This isn't right.
Kafka?
Listen. You'll face betrayal, lose your way, and seek answers. It was a wish of the cosmos that set you in motion. And in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality.
Hang on.
I don't get it. She's got big bazongas. Who exactly are you? And what did you do to them? That smile.
Well, this is quite unusual. Your memories are quite tricky. Is someone protecting those memories?
Oh, you are manipulating them.
Let's try again then.
No, no, stop, stop. Stop, don't look at her eyes. Now what? Where are you? I just got this message again. Miss Black Swan is about to say goodbye to us. Is she leaving? Oh, come over, just hurry. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Destiny is much like memory. Since it twists and turns like a maze, even the vastness of the cosmos isn't too great for those fated to meet.
Now she's trying to replace Black Swan in our memories?
Perhaps we'll meet again soon.
You're finally here! Lady Black Swan has something urgent, and you almost missed her.
How many times has this happened already?
Now's not the time for jokes.
I'm not joking.
We didn't have to be this direct. Guess there's no point in wasting any more effort, right?
Wait, were they not real?
Your memories are truly extraordinary. It's as if they exist beyond the bounds of time itself. But why take memories so seriously?
This whole place is fake. I was in a genjutsu.
Welcome. Would you like me to dim the lights more?
What kind of mood are we setting here?
Don't worry, I haven't harmed your companions. What you've seen stays between us.
Did we get abducted? I've been asking you, who exactly are you?
I'd feel a bit hurt if I didn't leave any impression on you at all. My name is Constance, an ordinary memo keeper. If you'd like, you can do what everyone else does and call me the Dahlia for now.
A memo keeper? Just where is this place?
It's a bit complicated to explain. Through certain methods, I've brought you into my own heart.
There's a ghost cat.
We could be watched if we met anywhere else. This is the only place where I can feel safe sharing secrets that should stay between us. Let me apologize. I thought that becoming someone you are familiar with would make things easier. Or simpler.
You seem to know a lot about my past.
Take it easy. That's exactly why I came to find you. All your questions will be answered. Let's start with the first question. Now, slowly turn around.
So you can stab me in the back?
And witness your own death.
I want off this ride. Please, let me wake up. I want to go home.
How does it feel to see your own corpse like this?
Why are you doing this?
I know death doesn't faze the nameless. It's practically just another day at the office for you.
It's a little late for October, for Halloween. I'm scared.
So don't worry. This scene isn't real. It comes from something you're all too familiar with. This was foreseen by the script. It's another possible ending for you in Penacony, but it was prevented by the Stellaron Hunters long ago.
It was... what? This was foreseen by the script. As in Elio's script? It's another possible ending for you in Penacony. But it was prevented by the Stellaron Hunters long ago.
It's a tomorrow that never came. In other words, it's a non-existent memory.
I guess one of the potential branch paths that could have happened in Penacony but didn't? How do you know about the script?
Actually, I'm one of them.
You're one of the Stellaron Hunters. Nah.
That's quite the incredulous look. Like the others, I can't reveal too much. Even if we are hidden in this place, we can't escape from omnipresent destiny.
She's lying.
But I trust you
Oh,
won't
morning,
be
Itchmug.
surprised by a Stellaron Hunter's sudden visit. After all, that's what our two groups are. The Astral Express travels in pursuit of the light, casting long shadows in its wake.
Huh. Nording.
I'm here to tell you only one thing. Your memory of Penacony is incomplete.
What are you talking about?
A part of it has already been stolen.
What? My memories are completely intact. I've went through the entire story, madam. All 100 hours of it.
It's not surprising. Have you ever kept a gentle pet? They can always guess what's on your mind, always actively trying to please you. Memories work the same way, if you ask me. Once your brain discovers a void in your memories, it'll carefully fill in the gap on its own, whether you need it or not.
Maybe if you, like, experience some kind of trauma and you're trying to cope with it. Who did it?
That's hard to say for now, but the gravity of the situation is clear. Someone might have made you forget some critically important information. Either way, I must help you recover everything about the finality. I will keep my promise. I will awaken your memories and save the cosmos's future.
I haven't checked the Dahlia's trailers on the Honkai Star Rail YouTube channel. Should I go check that out, or is that like spoiler territory?
Perhaps.
Because lately
I can
they've been
also
putting
take this
spoilers in their
chance to
trailers
peek into your past.
for Amphoria's characters.
Which, if you ask me, should be quite interesting.
Stell, can someone tell me what the hell is going on?
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I won't do anything inappropriate. It's just strictly business.
What exactly would be inappropriate to you?
Please, let me touch you a little bit. It's the only way I can probe through memories.
Whoa. I'm sorry, you... like, you wanna hold hands? You wanna hug? Exactly...
You'll need some gentle stimulation to recover
I'm sorry.
your forgotten memories. So brace yourself.
We went from, like, touch you a little bit to, like, to some gentle stimulation. What is her deal? This is wild.
Let us now go back to where it all began and see what exactly went wrong. Take it slow.
Uh-oh.
Don't let the memories overwhelm you, and don't worry about getting lost. Remember my voice. Remember the touch you feel at this moment. It will guide you back to me. So, what did you see?
Firefly?
Seems like a rough start. Don't worry. Chaos is pretty normal in the beginning. Can you still
What in the
remember
JOI
where
is
this
this?
journey began?
Oh no.
Penacony, the land of the dreams, located in the Memoria-rich Asdana star system.
Dang, the ASMR section on Twitch has gotten really weird.
At that time, a grand celebration of the harmony was about to begin, and as fate would have it, an invitation found its way into your hands. The family's esteemed guests are cordially invited to Penacony to participate in our grand celebration.
Uh-huh.
Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber? There, you encountered Adventurine, an IPC executive who appeared to be answering the invitation alone, but was actually there to reclaim lost territory.
I don't really need a recap. I know exactly what happened.
He
I remember
desperately
everything.
sought allies, attempting to tip the family's scales with himself alone. And then, there was Sunday, the former head of the Oak family. A pathstrider of the Order, who would soon usurp the power of the Harmonious Choir and become your enemy.
But then we became friends.
There was also his sister, the renowned Robin. She was meant to perform on stage, but got caught up in a series of unfortunate events, and in the end, found herself as lost as any bystander. Oh my, have there been gaps in your memories from the very beginning? This is quite troublesome. Where should we begin?
I mean,
All right.
I remember this.
Let's start with her. You must remember. That girl who called herself an artist and was hunted down by the family. Of course, her true identity is no longer a secret. What you see as a first encounter is actually a long-awaited reunion for her. Let's begin our story here. Think of that girl who could neither enter dreams nor wished to wake. Why did she slumber with you?
Well, this is a way to
Is
like enter the
this
dream world.
What dreams are?
They have to go through like the dream pods and then fall asleep in them.
I can't see anything. Can't hear anything. Nothing exists except darkness. I don't understand. Why do people long for this darkness?
Because she was never able to dream outside of the Penacony thing, right? I vaguely remember her saying something like that, like she was incapable of dreaming. For real. Hey, Corning.
Don't move yet. It's going to hurt real bad.
Is the surgery over?
Hold on. Silver Wolf is a surgeon? What? I thought she was just a gamer girl.
Yeah. As expected, you can't recover the ability to dream.
Okay, there it is. I am back from 8 hours of limbusting. Why are you limbusting? Yes, she physically can't dream. Okay. Right.
Even after paying such a heavy price, we only get one shot at this.
It's fine. One chance is all I need. Is there anything else I need to do?
Just don't die.
Easier said than done.
Take a breather. Once the calibration is done, I'll let you officially enter the dream.
And then I'll be able to enter that land of dreams.
Don't get your hopes up. It's just a nickname. Your dream might not come true.
I've been waiting for this day. People always describe it this way. Once you wake up, it vanishes without a trace. That's why sweet dreams are so precious.
Why are we being fed this memory? This doesn't belong to us, right? Maybe Dahlia is just like... Either she's lying to us, or... Yeah, she might be fabricating this. Or maybe she's able to, like, collect memories from other people and then just show them to others? I thought she was just gonna, you know, reveal gaps in our memory.
Sounds like you're just trying to make yourself feel better.
I spent the last week binging Limbus, and today I spent the past 8 hours on the story you were on. Jeez, 8 hours. God. The only time I ever do like 8-hour gaming is when I stream, and boy, does that take a toll on me. I go insane if I try to game for 8 hours.
Maybe. But when the day we cross paths again arrives, I think I'll pretend we've never met and get to know you anew, as if starting all over.
Huh. Just don't die. Thanks for the wise info. Yeah.
I made a promise with her. Our reunion is right before us. I have no reason not to give it my all.
When the story is actually engaging, the time flies by. Fair enough, yeah. I totally get that. Must be a very fun game then.
Even if she's already forgotten it.
But I won't forget. No matter how this story ends, I want it to begin with a smile. In the future that Elio foresaw, we never had an ending. But I still have the chance to wrestle back from fate the right to have a beginning.
It's genuinely one of the two games that has actually changed your outlook on your outlook on life. Damn.
Thinking hard over there?
Deep.
Just spacing out for a while. This is my first time dreaming, so it still feels a little odd. Everything here seems just like the real world. It's mind-blowing to think that I'm actually still lying in a life support pod.
Are you sure? Never mind. Hurry up. The Astral Express has arrived.
So now we're just getting a story of how Firefly entered into Penacony in the first place.
How is the situation? Can we avoid the family's surveillance?
ID's already taken care of, but there's a snag. Let's walk and talk. Head to the room I prepped.
What the hell? Huh. Story characters can be added to the team. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's swap Rappa for Firefly. Confirm. There we go. I went ahead and pulled Dahlia, if I haven't mentioned that already. I got her built a long time ago. Excuse me. Apparently the last stage of the story that I didn't count because it was as maintenance started. You have to replay it again. Replay peak. Like rewatching your favorite anime episodes. Hey, there goes Acheron. Lost resident.
This time, I should be on the right path.
That's right.
Huh?
Is this the part where, like, Acheron is supposed to run into the Trailblazer and she's like, this is my room, get out of my room. Wait, this isn't my room? Oh, my apologies. Probably not.
So, what's the problem?
Funnily enough, Firefly is probably one of Wolfie's best friends, especially if you see their interactions and events, and Wolfie even tries to get her to game with her. Yeah, I have no trouble believing that. I think I've seen some of those interactions in the middle of the Penacony story. Or later.
I hired a helper to slip into Penacony ahead of time to snoop around. She just sent me some intel.
It's a good thing she has friends.
There's bad news. The family is borderline all-knowing and all-powerful in the Sweet Dream.
Is there an emanator of the harmony here?
It's not necessarily because of a person. It could be a phenomenon. Can't say for certain. Anyway, just like the script says, no matter how you sneak in, you'll be found out.
There's not even a single gap? Even just for a couple of seconds?
It's not that we can't create one. The problem is that you're too powerful.
Oh.
You're no small fry. Here in Penacony, you're a colossal threat. They'll be onto you even if you just try to enter the dream.
That means, even if I manage to sneak in, I won't be able to escape the family's pursuit.
Exactly. And a brawl won't change a thing. This is their turf. You'd be throwing your life away.
It might be risky, but I have a plan.
She even tries to get Firefly to know how to cheese a game. Oh, she even teaches her how to cheat.
The family still hasn't figured out who Stellaron Hunter Sam really is.
At least not this branch family.
Then, let's use that to our advantage. I'll activate Firefly Type 4 and attack the Reverie Hotel. I studied their defenses on the way here. Their basic security won't be able to keep me in check.
Damn, she's just casually mentioning that she'll attack the hotel.
Create a commotion to force Sam in the spotlight.
Casual terrorism.
Then I'll rush back here at top speed, and while the chaos is still fresh, dive into the dream as Firefly.
Oh.
Too risky. It's not worth it to expose our trump card Sam just for an uncertain gamble.
But we're already here. Might as well give it a shot.
Let me extrapolate the route and calculate the security response time. Hold on.
What is it?
Weird. My readings show security is practically non-existent. That doesn't match what you told me. Describe to me what you see, just to be safe.
Describe? It's just your standard hotel setup. Sofa, dream pool, and...
the hell? How long was she standing there? She's just listening in on their conversation.
Relax. There's no one here.
What?
I knew it. What you're seeing isn't quite the same as the surveillance I see.
What?
That is weird. How does that work? Let me fix it.
I'm confused. So there's actually no one there?
I told you, dreams are never as simple as they seem. How about now?
This place is...
You haven't gone anywhere. You've been here the whole time, saying weird stuff.
This is my first time dreaming, so it still feels a little odd. Everything here seems just like the real world.
No, it's just Penacony being weird.
And here I thought you were just being stubborn.
Damn. I think Bowling's VA has been playing the game for barely 2 months and is already at Renacita. How often does she play the game? If it's like 2 months into the game and she just made it to Renacita, yeah, I mean, that's feasible. That's not too bad. Not too crazy, I mean.
Sorry. Could you jog my memory again? It's a little fuzzy.
Following the script, we secured a discarded dream pool. Wasn't easy. Some IPC lackey decided to fight us for it.
Yeah, the great thing about Wu-Wa's story is that it doesn't take long. That's the best, part about it is like it has succinct pacing, which I love.
IPC?
Forget it. It's not like they won. I converted it into a life support pod. Right now, we're both drifting at the edge of the Astana system.
I see. We're using the synesthesia dreamscape. But it seems I haven't made it into the real Penacony?
This scenery doesn't exactly scream sweet dream anyway. It's probably some kind of buffer zone or something.
Oh, just 1 month? Oh, she's been playing for 1 month. Oh, then yeah, that's a little crazy. Just a little bit. Probably putting in some serious gaming hours every day then.
What you saw just now was probably a mirage.
Right. Then the plan to attack the hotel won't work either.
Exactly. The only thing you can attack right now is me.
In other words, I'm still in the clear. And I'm just one step away from the 12 hours.
No, let me think about that again. Sorry, let me think about that again. 1 month to cover 1.0 all the way to 1.4, especially since like 1.2 was just an event, not an actual story quest. So really she only had like 1.0, 1.1, maybe a little bit of 1.3 and 1.4. Yeah, no, that's feasible. Yeah, 1 month to get to Renacita is actually pretty easy.
You always manage to find a silver lining in a pile of bad news.
I forget that, the first year, or rather the first half year of Wu-Wa, was actually pretty short.
At least things are much clearer now. Let me take a look elsewhere first. Maybe I'll stumble upon a good entrance to become a stowaway.
Yeah, 1.2 was limited. There was barely any, there was the event, but now that the event is over, like, there's nothing, for anyone to do. You just go from 1.1 story directly to the 1.3 story. Now I'm curious, since we are talking about dreams, what do you dream about, Silver Wolf? She dreams about electric sheep.
Mm-hmm. You scout ahead.
Gaming sheep.
I'll get in touch with the temp helper.
Silverwolf, Did you hear something?
She dreams about getting top
I
prestige
didn't
in Call of
notice
Duty.
anything. Strange disturbances in the memory zone are nothing unusual. They say many memories of the past will replay over and over again.
She dreams about getting every single trophy and achievement in every game ever.
No. Wait. I'd recognize that sound anywhere.
What is that sound? Being the world's best hacker. Yeah, that's true. That's another one. That's a goal.
Just as I thought. But why?
Shouldn't you take cover first?
No need. I know them too well.
Oh, that's right. Because she's from like a super soldier squad of Sams that have dealt with the swarm. That's like her entire deal. That's her entire deal with her backstory.
It's not necessarily the real propagation. This star system went through the swarm disaster long ago, remember? And it was anything but small.
Are you saying this is just an echo from the past?
Ideally, yes. But it might also be more like a meme. A fear buried in the Asdanians' hearts like a nightmare.
Not like a, you know, the meme that we're used to.
So this dreamscape really isn't under the family's control.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep searching down this path. As for what they really are...
Let me try it out. Then we'll know.
Ew. Ew.
I won't hold back anymore.
So let's give that to
Shall
Firefly.
we unite our goals?
Then activate our ultimate.
Dreams of a past life are now. Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
Do you think Silverwolf is just a code name? Oh yeah, definitely. I don't think we know Silverwolf's real name. And she actually has, yeah, I think she does. I think she actually has a real name and we don't know it yet. Can't take any of them seriously when I hear them say meme. It's like with Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. They have a thing about memes there too.
Executing attack.
Memes are in the DNA of the soul, Jack.
Fallen for me already?
Like fireflies to a I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes!
Memory's tomb has opened. The moment when it all dies. It's so beautiful.
Creepy and attractive at the same time. What a dangerous combination.
Way too weak. Nothing like in real life.
You want to betray me?
Get it together.
Ah. Stop arfing all over me.
Immolate yourself in my dance.
Oh, that's actually a lot of damage.
Both body and mind must be
So, Camellia.
Is
Yeah.
more than a battle.
Pretty much, yeah. Like Camellia. Very similar.
I shall set the seas ablaze!
Creepy and attractive.
The
I
remains are
unfortunately...
gone. Was it just an illusion formed by Memoria after all?
I unfortunately kinda swoon over the attractive but very dangerous, creepy kind of female character in anime games. Or just anime in general, really.
Figures. No wonder a scrapped dream pool isn't worth a dime.
Not in
Without
real
the
life.
family's protection, any regular visitor here is just begging for trouble.
Definitely not in real life. I keep that interest for fantasy, for fiction only.
Better stay on guard. Not every illusion has good intentions.
If anyone's like that in real life, then you call the police. You get that restraining order.
Got it.
I still blow people's minds when I tell them that Carlotta is the beta design for Camellia. Yeah, it's weird.
Also, you can actually just go around them.
I'm glad that they didn't go for that design because that design does not match well with the personality.
No one said you have to pay attention to the bugs. That's your bad habit.
Sorry. I just can't bring myself to look the other way.
Never mind. Everyone's the same. They all try to do something for the past, even when they know it's futile. If it makes you feel better, I'll leave it to you. Just be quick about it.
Thank you. But reliving old memories isn't always such a bad thing, is it?
Depends.
Looks like this business trip has put you in good spirits.
I realize that 90% of the game, I haven't done 90% of the exploration stuff in the game in Honkai Star Rail. I'm missing most of the puzzles and the hidden chests and everywhere. And I've never felt like I have a incentive to do so because I am swimming in stellar jades. Where are you going? Wait for me! No! I missed the loot.
Got a response from our helper.
I missed the loot
Head to
pig.
the main lobby. She'll send someone to meet you. But watch your back. That one's a masked fool. Who knows what they might...
Ooh, Sparkle?
Hello? The signal's gone. Here we go again. Huh?
Either Sparkle or possibly Sampo.
The mech won't start. Why? Huh?
Uh-oh.
They didn't attack me. Are they running away? What lies at the end of this corridor?
Who's behind me? Oh, you! Got you.
Shall we unite our goals?
Sam, in position.
This tomb has opened. The moment when it all dies. It's so beautiful.
Executing attack.
Stomp that pig!
You want to betray me?
Like fireflies, I will fight for myself. Until everything burns to ashes!
I kind of wish that Sam and Firefly were separate.
I shall set the seas ablaze!
Because Sam's voice is pretty badass. There we go.
Time to head to the next funeral.
Also wish that Sam was a reoccurring opponent.
Debris everywhere. But weren't they just illusions? Could it be that there's someone else here besides me? The true Sting died from a high heat reaction. And the scar.
Was it not her then? I thought it was her that made, you know... We're getting close to the point where she turns into Sam and then the other guys... No, this is not that point. No, this is way before. You go after them while Alice Robbins v.A. Wait. Robin is Alice? Alice as in the witch Alice? Refuses and will back out of a fight to avoid hurting them. Hold on, Robin is Alice?
How can this be? I know it all too well.
Wait, what?
The swarm is one thing, but even for Memoria, why would Glamoth's Iron Cavalry appear in Penacony?
That's not even her own suit.
I hope we can see the stars on the next battlefield. Will we see each other again?
Then we should be able to find each other.
AR-214.
Wait, another one of her squad mates is here? Is that what's going on? That was the glasses girl from her Myriad Celestia? What?
Is this nightmare your memory?
All right. Not the best timing, but that's as far as this first try goes.
God, they're trying to confuse me all over again. I thought we were done with the Penacony confusion.
So, how are you feeling? Any discomfort?
Is this Firefly's memory?
Strictly speaking, these are my memories. I can't presume to speak for others.
But then how do you remember this? When did this happen?
We had just arrived in Penacony at that time, and were checking in at the hotel.
Makes sense. Why did you stop me?
By now, you should know that memories are both precious and dangerous. I must be extremely careful in allowing all the details of the past to come to the surface. If too many memories come flooding back at once, it would be too much for you to bear.
So tell me what happened to Firefly.
I'm afraid I can't tell you directly. Whether intentional or not, putting memories into words would only distort them. Relax. The dust is being swept aside, speck by speck. Look. Though part of it was stolen, the memory of Penacony has become clear again.
She's showing me the Fates Atlas thing? Yes, she is. This is a little fourth wall breaking. Dahlia, show me my achievements next.
What you just witnessed was her beginning. This dream diverges into two parallel paths. Yours, named the Trailblaze, and hers, named the Finality. These two paths will eventually intersect. And to reach that moment, we must find more contradictions in the memories. You still remember her, don't you? Robin, known by all. You encountered her early on at the hotel in reality. After you entered the dream, she was using the Harmony's power to help you adjust to the sweet dream. Oh, it's just that. After your farewell, she had already become a victim of a sinister plot when you saw her again.
That's right, yeah.
What did she discover during that time that would make her suffer such a terrible fate?
But she got better.
Be careful. This time, we're going to dig deeper into a past utterly at odds with the memories you hold.
The beginning of the sleepless night, the moment you first enter the dream.
Are you alright?
Surprisingly, I don't feel anything.
Well, you are in the dreamscape after all.
This is when the Trailblazer lands, makes a crash landing onto Penacony.
Seems like our guest here hasn't gotten used to the transition. Fret not. Feeling a sense of weightlessness is normal for new visitors.
Oh my god, this music. It's been a couple of years, but it's a little nostalgic. This for me was peak until it got really crazy and weird and confusing later in like 2.1 and 2.2. But I absolutely loved 2.0. And I loved, you know, walking around and absorbing the sights of Penacony.
Robin, please guide our friend in getting more comfortable with the new environment.
Penacony was initially really, really good. Of course, I remember Robin. Her and Firefly were the only characters I cared about during Penacony, even though I did like Aventurine and Acheron. For me, I liked Acheron, Gallagher, Sparkle, and I'm trying to remember who else was in the story. For me, those were the top characters of Penacony, I think. Robin's okay. She doesn't really stand out to me.
Robin?
Leave it to me.
Same with Firefly. I know a lot of people love Firefly. She's like one of the most beloved characters in the entire game, if not the most beloved. But Firefly doesn't really like stand out too much to me either.
Don't worry, just relax. You'll be feeling like your normal self in no time.
Yeah, I ended up skipping her. I ended up skipping them both.
Tuning is still beyond me.
Don't worry. Keep going. I'll help you.
But brother, this...
What did you do to me?
Relax. Just did some tuning on you with the resonance of the harmony to allow you to control your limbs freely in the dreamscape.
I can control my limbs. I can do this now. Oh, whoa.
Essentially, the dream of Penacony is a world formed by memoria. Only by fully understanding its nature can you move freely within it. Unless you're one of the memo keepers of the Garden of Recollection, it can be difficult at first to manipulate the memoria as you wish. But once you've been tuned by the harmony, you can use the same laws of physics from the real world to understand how the dream world works.
Robin doesn't really stand out. Don't tell that to Mina Ayama. If you know, you know. I think I know who that is, but I don't know anything beyond that. Why, does Mina Ayama like the character? Yeah, they're popular.
I've fallen into my professional
I know
habits
that.
again. I just can't seem to shake off this urge to be a know-it-all.
You know, some characters resonate with others more than, you know. For me, Robin and Firefly didn't resonate with me at all.
Don't mind him. He's always like that. Please, enjoy the beautiful dreamscape the family has built for everyone. We shall take our leave. Have a blast!
Firefly has a, you know, sad backstory, though. At least there's that. Oh, she's a huge Robin simp. Okay, gotcha. I mean, there's someone for everyone. I'm just saying, these characters are not for me. Welcome back, Courting. Done from replaying Peak. Peak is a good game. I played Peak with my friends. I've climbed to the top of that mountain
brother.
multiple times. Although sometimes it makes us mad.
I'm the one who should apologize. I knew you weren't feeling well, yet I made such an unreasonable request. I should have known. Losing your voice was just the tip of the iceberg. The real problem lies with the harmony, doesn't it?
Just as I thought. You figured it out too.
Your letter. I've kept it with me all this time.
Actually, like, there's not a whole lot of characters in Honkai Star Rail that really, you know, that I really like. Out of all the Hoyoverse games, I think Honkai Star Rail has the least amount of characters that make me go, oh yeah, I'm impressed with this character. I really like the design of this character. Oh god. I'm more that way with Genshin and Zenless Zone Zero, but not with Honkai. Oh god, that's a lot of reading. Summarize it for me.
Don't worry. This is crucial. I'll uncover the truth before the festival begins.
Let me help you shoulder some of the burden. Did something happen in Penacony?
The Charmony Festival is approaching, and with all sorts of guests mingling, Mr. Gopherwood must focus entirely on the preparations, leaving no attention for other matters. This creates an opening for some people to exploit. If there really is a traitor in the family, now would be the perfect time to make their move.
I heard the Dream Master has fallen ill. Since I came back, I haven't seen him even once.
There was an accident not long ago. He's gravely ill, and I'm afraid he won't be able to appear in his humanoid form for a while.
I'm assuming this is like Robin or Sunday's memory.
That's why we need to help him even more. Leave the investigation to me. You don't have to worry about anything else. Just focus on the stage.
Although Constance would say this is her memory.
But...
No buts. Listen, Robin. Never get involved with death in dreams. You need to sing your heart out. I promise you, when the curtain rises, no noise will drown out your brilliance. Not even the shadow of harmony itself.
that's true. Ever since we were kids, there's nothing my big brother couldn't handle. Then I'll go get ready. I won't take up any more of your time. Be careful, brother. And don't forget to save a good spot for yourself.
Of course. Who says I can't play favorites once in a while?
See you later.
Alligator. After a while, crocodile.
Big brother. You're always hiding your true feelings like this. You're acting like everything's fine. But I saw you at Daylight Pavilion. You were clearly at your wit's end. When I wrote that letter, I could still barely manage to tune. Later, things just kept getting worse. My intuition tells me that something must be wrong with the dreamscape. In my current state, I'm wondering if I can even sense any anomalies. I'll do my best. Let's hope this is just a false alarm.
I know both me and you swooned over Carlotta when she came out. Oh yeah, Carlotta was, I want to say peak? Yeah. But damn, there are several characters in Wuwa that reach, you know, peak. So she's really tied with a couple of others. Anyway, I don't know why, but some reason she was the first character I just made a connection with. That's why I liked her, besides her being pretty. She's one of the most interesting written characters in Wuthering Waves. She's not just, you know, a pretty person to look at. She actually has, like... I don't even know how to explain it. She's cold, calculating, but also mysterious. No, that's not the right word. What am I trying to get at? Hold on. What is this? You can check all the timestamps of your experiences and memories here at any time. Okay. Got it.
I've been wondering about something from just now.
She just has a very interesting
Seems to be a
personality.
faint dissonance nearby.
She's actually an interesting character. She's charming. Not a whole lot of characters were actually charming back in 1.x. Except maybe Chisha? Chisha was a little charming. Camellia is charming for different reasons.
Is that her?
Don't even think about running away. You stowaway.
Sorry for bothering you. Please, I need your help.
What's wrong? I'll help you. I can't possibly ignore a beautiful lady in trouble.
Did the Trailblazer really say that? Oh my god. That is so cringe.
Hey, look. She has an accomplice.
I think I forgot.
Good work. Now we can nab them both in one go.
Oh, that's so corny.
Stowaway?
That's so very corny.
Seems there wasn't a coincidence. The Bloodhound picked up that strange noise too, just like I did.
It's wild to think that we forget that Robin can do all the things Sunday could back in this patch, but obviously would never do that. I think she might have been weaker than Sunday, though.
Better to stay out of sight for now.
She was just learning
If that girl
how
really
to
is
tune.
an outsider, this could be my chance.
That's enough, boys.
Hey, Gallagher!
Sir.
Possibly one of the best male characters in the entire game.
What's gotten into you all? Open your eyes and take a good look. Is this lady the stowaway we're looking for?
I like this character so much that he's one of the rare few male characters that I actually play, that I actually built up. Like, I got his light cone and his artifacts and everything.
Huh? Who's this?
Don't you know him? Look at his brown hair and grey vest. He's the officer, sent here by the family to maintain order at the Charmony Festival.
Stell's just looking to add more to her harem.
I see. Sir, the thing is, we're trying to apprehend a stowaway. And that young lady there looks very suspicious. We're sure she's the one.
That's nonsense. Take another look, will ya? The witness report says that the suspect is a lad with silver hair, and you guys are going after a girl with silver hair. Does that even make sense? She's our guest. Well, just get out of my way and I'll take care of this.
Also, of course, Lene was caught speeding around the campus again.
Yes, sir.
In other words, it's Wednesday.
Something's off. He's not lying. But why? An officer from the Bloodhound family shouldn't fail to sense something is amiss.
Don't worry. I believe this is just a misunderstanding. How could such a lovely girl like you be a stowaway?
Because Gallagher is actually,
Thanks.
he's the meme.
Without your kind help, I wouldn't know what to do.
He's death.
Just part of the job. I need to get going. If you need help, you can reach out to me through the young bloodhounds in this area. I wish you an enjoyable experience in this land of dreams.
What number did he say when we asked him how old he was? He said he was like 12 or something. He said something crazy. Is that Gunagar? Yes, Gunagar.
Too many people know me. It wouldn't be
13.
wise to follow them so openly.
Yeah, 13. Oh my god, I was so surprised. I was like, when they asked him that question, I was like, yeah, he must be like 40, maybe 30 something. And then he's like, I'm 13. Like, I had such a whiplash moment.
Looks like I'll have to use a few methods of my own.
Then it was explained to me that 13 is like the number of death or something.
We need to get closer. Find a hidden spot.
Gooniger. We just replacing all their names with the word goon in them now. Like Fugue. Fugue is now
I hope I still have the strength to do this.
Fugoon? Nah, this doesn't sound. It doesn't sound right.
Although the Bloodhounds mistook me for a stowaway, I'm actually a local. My name is Firefly, and I'm from the Iris family. I work as a stage performer, although right now I'm just an extra.
Firefly? More like Goonfly.
Success! Thank goodness I wasn't discovered.
Robin? More like Goonbin.
That girl claims to be an artist from the Iris family, but I can't hear any resonance in her voice.
Goonin. Where, if Goonin is here, where is Goonday?
Well, we can talk about that another time. Right now, I want to give you a tour of the town. Here we go.
Not Goonday. No.
If I'm wrong about this, I'll make it up to you properly afterward.
No. No, I hate it. Goonday. Oh.
Since this is your first time here, I say we start with the easiest games. The Dreamy Rose and Lucky Wheel are pretty straightforward.
It is the day of gooning.
Just here to play games? I guess I was worried for nothing. Sorry, Trailblazer and Miss Firefly. Maybe this was just a beautiful encounter. Nothing more.
Instead of Silverwolf, it's Goonwolf.
I should leave the dreamscape and see the sights beyond it. Maybe things will be better in the real world.
Running out of time?
Huh?
March 7th. Goon 7th.
They split up?
Everyone who needs to be here is here. Not to be a buzzkill, but just a reminder. Don't forget about your first death.
Who's she talking to? And what's this about death?
Shh. Let's not talk about this right now.
Damn, she has like super hearing.
I think someone's following me. Did you have fun?
No. My intuition was right. That girl is definitely not what she seems.
We're getting multiple point of views.
Now I need to be extra careful.
Yeah. Covering the Penacony story. I'm just curious as to why they're doing this story. Like, what is this all amounting to? I'll find out eventually, but I'm just wondering.
Ah, he's coming our way.
Hey, well, if it isn't my most loyal customer, the Trailblazer girl.
And it's Goonpo.
It's been such a long time, old friend.
And who's this? A companion? I feel like things are getting more and more chaotic.
Long time no see, superstar.
There's someone else.
You honestly feel that this entire quest added nothing to the story? Really? Oh, I remember this chick. She was the bartender.
Lady Siobhan?
Yeah.
Still radiant as ever. I could spot you from a mile away. I came over to say hi. What brings you here?
Drawing too much attention is never a good thing.
Oh, reminds me of that old saying, from afar, anyone under the spotlight seems endlessly charming. But only when you get close do you realize how restless that heart truly is.
I don't even know how to goonify this name.
Sorry you had to see
I
that.
have no idea.
I just came out to clear my head. The Charmony Festival is coming up soon and I'm a bit nervous.
I heard about your voice issue. Drop by the Dream Jolt hostelry when you're free, and I'll take a look at what's going on.
Thanks. I never thought even after all this time, I'd still be troubling you, Lady Siobhan.
You must be pretty nervous if you're being this formal with me.
Robin, as radiant as you are, did you really think that you weren't gonna be spotted?
Looks like my analysis is spot on.
She's...
Follow me, you two. Let me give you a taste of the adult world.
She stands out.
I'm afraid I'll have to take my leave. I'll come visit you properly. It's just that, right now...
You need some alone time, I get it. It's a date then. Catch you later, superstar.
It's a deal.
Right. It is the Charmony Festival after all. As people say, you'll be performing for the Harmony. Remember? Before one of your tours, I asked you a question. It's been quite a while since then. I wonder if you found your answer. Robin, what do you sing for?
I think I've got my answer now.
Alone time.
But instead of words, I'd rather answer with a song. That would be more convincing, no?
She sings for alone time.
That's actually more convincing than a straight answer. Looking forward to your performance.
God damn. I didn't think she had a
Lady
dump truck
Siobhan.
of a
If there
booty.
was more time, we could have had a proper chat.
She turned around and I was just like, I just saw an entire dump truck.
Now, let's get down to business.
Those pants were not enough to cover that. R? What does R do? What?
The distance. It's so far. Just where did they go?
Oh, this is her Witcher senses. Wind's howling. A place of power.
Static's gone.
It's gotta be.
They passed through the commercial district.
Her VA is Xiao? Xiao from Genshin?
And past the Papashi Club.
Or Xiao from another game?
And then the voice just vanished.
Wow, I would not have guessed. Huh.
Did she return to reality? That can't
Xiao
be right.
from
There's
Genshin.
no entrance or exit there. Again? Further away than before. This time in... Dream's Edge. Oh, I get it now. It's the underground tunnel. Right. Makes sense. I should have known. That place is a hotspot for smuggling cases. I should have pressed those two bloodhounds for answers back then.
Goonhounds.
Anyway, I'll check it out. Can't navigate any further from here. Is it because the dreamscape construction isn't complete yet? The family never stops weaving their sweet dreams. And Penacony has always maintained good relationships with the outside world.
We're in the Goonscape.
Why would someone choose this moment, of all times, to plot something sinister?
No, the Goonscape is Zone 0, actually. I do really miss the aesthetic and the architecture of Penacony.
Excuse me, ahead is... Is that... Miss Robin?
Hello.
I never thought I'd meet you here. When I joined the Bloodhound family, you were the one who delivered the family's greetings. You probably don't remember me. No, that's too rude of me to say. I'm not worthy.
Is that a Bloodhound family gooner? It's a goonhound.
Of course I remember you, Mr. Loka.
Mr. Guna.
This is unbelievable.
I don't spend a lot of time in Penacony, and have even fewer chances to help out
Gunacony.
the army. If I'm willing to go, I always make sure to get to know everyone beforehand. After all, family greetings can't be mere pleasantries. They must be heartfelt blessings for each and every family member.
Miss Robin, you're absolutely dazzling. Oh, by the way, what brings you to Dream's Edge? Do you have anything you need from us?
Oh yeah, this guy's probably got Robin posters in his room or something. Maybe
Pardon
Robin
me,
figurines.
But
A
have
Robin
you seen
shrine.
two tourists? They both have gray hair, and one of them is a young lady wearing a hair clip.
You're looking for someone? I don't really recall seeing them, but I can keep an eye out for you if you like.
Oh, well,
Don't bother.
Oh, it's Goon Day.
Mr. Sunday, what are you doing here?
I heard someone's up to no good, so I came to check things out myself.
Huh?
Just kidding. Don't be so tense. Robin hasn't been home for a while, so I brought her here specifically to look around and reminisce about her childhood days. As for those two mentioned
The
earlier,
Day of Reckoning is now the
they
Day
were
of Gooning.
guests we met. They left some items behind, which I've already returned. There's no need to ask anyone else about it.
It's Goon Day.
Understood.
There's a construction site ahead, so we won't go any further. Goodbye.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Loka.
I couldn't speak freely earlier. Robin, why did you come here?
Like you said, I'm here to reminisce about old times. What about you? What brings you here?
Tracking down criminals is my duty. And you, my dear sister, you've always been this stubborn. And in times like these, I wish you never had this trait. You're still investigating on your own, ignoring what I said?
Yeah. I can't stop thinking of death, so I followed some people all the way here. After all, I witnessed that horrific scene at the Dewlight Pavilion with my own eyes. I can't let you bear this burden alone.
Oh, so you saw them. Those family members who were in the sweet dream, yet death took them away.
I only saw documents strewn on the tabletop. If my brother had even an ounce of energy left, he would never have tolerated such a disorganized sight.
The audio mixing's a little messed up here.
Just like now, if it weren't for getting the truth out of you. I absolutely won't tolerate your arrogant and disrespectful facade.
What are you talking about, dear sister?
Oh, this is not Goon Day?
Just kidding. Don't be so tense. But my brother never jokes around with strangers. I watched as he smoothed away the sharp corners of himself, bit by bit, hiding them in the deepest corners of his heart. Stop insulting my elder brother. Otherwise, you won't just be dealing with the family.
It's
You'll be dealing with me too.
No, it's Gooncle. Oh no.
And here I thought you'd enjoy my little creative spin I'd put on him.
It's Gooncle. That's such a dumb name. Gooncle.
Don't you think he's more likable that way?
Also, by the way, this design's way better than Sparksy. Like, I honestly think Sparksy's a downgrade in terms of character design.
I trust you're mentally prepared to face the consequences of posing as a family head on Penacony.
What is up with Robin's voice lines? They sound like they were recorded in a broom closet or something.
Jeez, I didn't expect to get played by a little bird. But do you really think you've got what it takes? There's no shortage of people trying to catch me, chicken-winged girly. What makes you so special?
Sparksy has Giga Animation Creep. Her skill is the length of an ult. Her skill is the length of an ult? What the hell? How long is her ult?
This place is still governed by the 5 lineages. And along the way, you've seen how many of their members are stationed here.
Funnily enough, there is a ship between Sparkle and Robin? What? Sparkle and Robin? I know people ship, out of all the Penacony ships, I know people ship Firefly with the Trailblazer. I know they ship, Black Swan with Acheron. I've never heard of a Robin and Sparkle ship.
Besides, here at the edge of the dreamscape, I can also...
Gunin? Gunkle? Gunklin? Gunksy?
What do you mean, can? You think you can get your lost power back? I'll give credit where it's due. You must be quite talented to have been chosen as a chord master for the Charmony Festival. You're also quite clever. You almost got everything right, except for one thing. Silent little bird. Have you considered that maybe your sweet dreams never changed at all? They just stopped welcoming you because you grew up. Like a mask. Once you wear it for too long, you can never take it off again.
What in the world?
As for that mask of yours, is it really called the Harmony? The Twin of the Order?
That's on purpose. Remember when her voice was messing up when we first met Robin? Oh, that's on purpose? Yeah, I remember her voice was messed up in the story. Huh, I just didn't realize that they were gonna make it sound like... It sounds like a digital mess up, you know what I mean? Like they messed it up digitally.
You know what they say. Robins will fight tooth and nail to protect their territory, even at the cost of their own lives. Looks like that name suits you pretty well. Oh, right on schedule. Gray hair should be wrapping up soon. Miss Sparkle, time to head to the next scene.
Because of the harmony being disturbed. Oh.
Let's roll!
That's right. She disguised herself as Sampo.
Oh my! I thought I could fool your eyes at the edge of the dreamscape. But I guess there's no hiding from you on your home turf. What? You want to settle the score with me for messing with your people? Why don't we sit down and have a chat? You seem like a patient one to me. So tell me, what exactly do you want to take from me?
Who the heck?
How are you feeling? Need to take a break?
Oh. Gotta give Sparkle credit. She was the only one that was straightforward in Penacony. Maybe the most straightforward one. She didn't exactly, you know, like reveal everything too. How's Robin doing?
The fool killed her. And the crime scene you witnessed was staged by her. Of course, there's no such thing as true death on Penacony. For Robin, this is just a minor setback.
things are more complicated than I remember.
That stage is called the Sweet Dream. Everyone upon it carries their own desires, striving to see them fulfilled. Yet when those desires intertwine and collide, the sparks that fly are dazzling, and clarity itself becomes obscured.
I'm fine. Let's continue.
Before we continue, I have one more question. We've spent some time together, so at this moment, how do you feel about me?
How do I feel about you? That's a crazy question to be asking someone you just met. I don't know. I guess you're kind of hot, but also my mommy warned me about you.
How delightful. A pity, though, because that's not the kind of feeling I was thinking about.
Oh.
How much are you willing to trust me?
None.
As a matter of fact,
Not at all.
I've appeared in your memories before. And similarly, it was related to Penacony.
You did? Depends on what you did.
That's exactly what I like to hear. Let's continue then. Let's follow that train of thought and delve deeper. Even I don't know about your experiences in Dream's Edge. When I asked Firefly about it, she declined to give an answer.
I think she's wording, these questions like that on purpose.
But judging from her expression, I believe it must have been a beautiful and unforgettable time that belonged to just the two of you.
The Dahlia, the Goonia.
And Sparkle wasn't just here for fun. She's in cahoots with the Stellaron Hunters. She disguised herself as someone from your past, using every means possible to hint at the truth of the dreamscape. In the end, she simply sent you both deep into the dreamscape. What a kind-hearted fool she was. Thanks to her, you and Firefly managed to uncover a piece of Watchmaker Mikhail's past. And the dangers that lurk within. A memory zone meme. Something unto death. At least back then, you mistakenly thought it was dangerous.
Goonfly got plapped by the Goonblazer. Goon? In the Penacony Goonscape.
With the help of a... let's say graceful memo keeper lady, you managed to escape from there. But in the rush, you and Firefly got separated. And her experiences afterward might differ from what you remember.
Something unto Goon.
I was there at that time, too.
No, you... Wait, what? Were you invisible?
See you next time. Hurry.
Don't worry, I've got you. How are you feeling?
Wait, was she also Black Swan too? They better not do a weird ass plot twist where it turns out that Black Swan was the Dahlia this entire time.
Passing through Memoria so suddenly always leaves you in a daze. That memo keeper had ulterior motives. She could have sent all of you away, but deliberately kept you behind.
Okay, no, she's a separate entity. Toned down now, but I used to hate Black Swan. I liked Black Swan from the start. Goon Swan.
What happened just now?
This entire quest is just adding unnecessary details in my opinion. This entire quest could be removed and nothing would change. I will be the judge of that when I finish it myself. But so far, it hasn't really added anything to, the story. We're just treading familiar ground.
It's a memory zone meme. Some Penaconian legends mentioned it and called it death. I caught something unusual, but couldn't get a clear look at it.
But I saw it. In that instant, before it was about to strike, a reflection of another dreamscape appeared in its pupils. It was somewhat similar to the 12 Hours, yet the atmosphere was completely different. What if death doesn't exist in sweet dreams? Or so they say. But what if that's not a lie? Perhaps death is just sinking into a deeper dreamscape.
Apparently, the reason why half of the new Dawn's kit was redacted, the Dawn files, is because her kit had spoilers for the new story in it. And yeah, I read her passive and was like, oh, I should have known that yet. Oh, that sucks. Spoilers.
Too bad. A nosy memo keeper had to show up. Next time we meet, leave it to me. I'll give her an experience she won't soon forget.
Why do you gotta phrase things like that? Why are you so, like, weirdly sexual about these things?
Every time you say that, it's always you who seems to be having fun.
Yeah.
This time, try not to go overboard.
Wait. What? So Firefly already knows Constance?
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
Like, they're familiar with each other?
If I really do meet my end, I won't have a chance to tell them the truth anyway. Are they still around?
She giving them those premium BDs, Choom.
I can't sense them anymore. I'm afraid they must have gone back to reality.
Them some cyberpunk lingo.
Hold on. Still no good. I can't get in touch with Silverwolf in the primordial dreamscape. Oh. I left her a message. If she gets it, she'll help guide her back here.
Wait, so was Constance actually... Is she a Stellaron hunter? No. What? The only reason was because at the time I was a huge Firefly fan, still like her, and it was after she got stabbed and Black Swan was acting like a jackass when we were backtracking Firefly's steps. Oh, that one moment after, like, when she got stabbed, right. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Or we could head back to reality first and get in touch with Silverwolf.
Hold on. Recklessly crossing through the dreamscape now would be far more dangerous than before.
So that's what they're implying here? She's a Stellaron hunter? She's one of them? I thought, but she's one of the Annihilation Gang. Is she Bo? What? What?
What's the matter?
Death caused such a huge commotion that the omnipotent being within the sweet dream has turned its gaze upon this place.
Then aren't we...
We should be fine for now. Death has his attention. As long as we are careful, we won't be exposed. In fact, within this dreamscape, we might find a way to strike back against him. Before you arrived, I did some digging around. From what I've learned, he buried his darkest crimes right here.
I know that the Dahlia mentioned this earlier in the beginning, saying that she's one of the Stellaron hunters, but I didn't take her seriously. I thought she was just lying, but maybe...
Whatever it is, I believe it'll be of some use. Let's go look for it before they come back.
I want to say that this is the Dahlia just being an unreliable narrator, but if that were the case, then why would they put so much effort, into telling this story in the first place? Retreading, old familiar ground. So maybe it's not her being an unreliable narrator.
It's that memory zone meme. Be careful. What's that? Firefly, Let's go and check it out.
From the traces nearby, it was Death's doing. But did they really die?
No, your conjecture is right. It's just that these birds weren't welcome in another dreamscape.
The entire implication of this quest, thus far, is that assuming Constance is truthful, you were the unreliable narrator. Oh.
You've seen them before?
The hell?
Yes, but that's what makes this so intriguing. The outcome of the battle was the complete opposite of what I expected. That reminds me, there's something important I still haven't asked you yet. Would you like to die together with me?
Definitely avoid people like this in real life.
Today? Not really.
Today? Not really. Maybe tomorrow? Maybe next week?
I just love catching you off guard like that. It's adorable. Then, take a few steps back. I have a few conjectures. There might be some risk. If anything happens, don't worry about me.
What are you...
Just as I thought.
So, what happened?
These ravens are the incarnation of the Dream Master Gopher Wood, that omnipotent being in the sweet dream. In front of him, even death has no strength to resist.
Die today? Nah, my schedule is booked till next week.
The power I just released should have been enough for him to notice and deliver a fatal blow. Yet here we are, completely unharmed.
You know, you're quite similar to Blade sometimes. I mean, when you're staring death in the face.
Oh, I can't goonify Blade.
It's not relief, I feel. I'm savoring a once-in-a-lifetime thrill.
If only it was just once for me, too. But was it really him? If I remember correctly, the Dream Master's body was burned to ashes in a riot long ago. And he can now only sustain his life within the sweet dream.
The Goon Master.
Not only that, over the long passage of time, he has merged himself with every inch of Penacony's land. The title Dream Master doesn't mean he merely controls the dreamscape. Rather, it means he has already turned the dreamscape itself into his second body. In extreme cases, he could probably burn all of Penacony to the ground, though hopefully he wouldn't have the heart to do it.
We better act fast.
Easy now. We're safe for the time being. Maybe it's not that he doesn't want to act against us, but rather that he can't. At least, not yet. Lately, Gopher Wood has been claiming to be ill, never appearing in the 12 hours. Yet just recently, he buried his darkest crime deep within the dreamscape.
Gopher Wood. More like Goon Wood.
So, you're saying that burying this crime took a heavy toll on him, leaving a flaw in his supposed omniscience and omnipotence. That does sound plausible. Could it have something to do with the Watchmaker's legacy?
Yeah, Constance is just always in a constant state, Constance? Constant state of, being, trying to talk alluringly.
I don't think so. After all, that secret was branded as the darkest. And perhaps, the legacy is not one alone. Only by seeing it for ourselves can we know.
Oh, Gooner Wood. I like that one. Mr. Gooner Wood. Even Kafka ain't this bad. Oh yeah, Kafka.
A mistake anyone could make.
Oh yeah, true.
Setting up layer upon layer of security around a secret, only ends up exposing its flaws.
Well, Kafka is constantly talking, like she's trying to, get you into bed. The Dahlia is the same, but she also says, some really oddly sexual things.
Why don't we
on
give
top
it a
of that.
shot and build up some experience dealing with memes?
There won't be any new experiences. I'll activate Firefly Type 4 and end this quickly.
What a pity. I would have much preferred to see you in a pinch, so you'd have to rely on me all the more.
Kafka.
Have we met before?
Gunka.
Shall we unite our goals?
Time, detonate!
Can't wait anymore. Any last words, sweetheart? Immolate yourself in my dance.
How about we dissipate that foul's time to cleanse the filth? Wouldn't you agree?
I'm gonna add break to them.
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
Man, I haven't heard Vine in ages. Remember Vine? Vine was the original, YouTube shorts or Instagram shorts or reels. The original TikToks.
Like fireflies too, I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes! I shall...
Vine? More like goon. That's, we can't just replace that word with goon. If we did, we'd be calling Blade goon as well.
The long dream has vanished. Memory's tomb has opened its... The moment when it all dies. It's so beautiful.
Whoa! Punch!
Live to fight! Fight to live!
Fallen for me already? Look at me. When it comes to this, you're the expert. Yet I'd always imagined that calling upon that power would make you profoundly melancholic.
I'm not now, and never will be. Is this it? An entrance?
It only looks like an entrance. That crack doesn't lead anywhere. It's a lock of memories. And the key is a light cone carrying specific memories.
Why does that hole look a lot like, you know what I mean? And why are there a bunch of hands, reaching into this hole?
Clearly, Gopher Wood had help from a memo keeper. And since that light cone isn't in our hands, I fear we'll be returning empty-handed.
Is there really no other way?
That's a limbussy.
We could try our luck. Perhaps the memo keeper helping Gopher Wood shares the same habits as me.
This really is the Goonscape.
I'll take a look, but don't get your hopes up. Pretty careless indeed. Just like an old friend of mine. Looks like we're in luck. We found one of their contingencies. Do you have memories like that? A moment in time you never want to forget. One that you find yourself reliving over and over again.
Of course. And more than just one.
What a shame.
Huh?
Don't take it to heart. I'm just imitating those annoying memo keepers. In their view, the more memory is recalled, the more likely it is to become distorted beyond recognition. Each time you recall a memory, you risk distorting its true face. That's how they justify the necessity of light cones. How tragic. They never understood the truth. The more eternal a thing, the more it stirs the desire to destroy it. But they weren't wrong about the present situation. Even if Gopher Wood were to come in person, he'd need to bring a specific light cone. His own memories can no longer be trusted. That's exactly why we have a contingency plan right in front of us.
But I haven't seen anything since just now.
Oh, sorry. Inside here, there must be some kind of gentle trigger that would help him recover his memories before they are subjected to distortion.
But for us, that's probably meaningless. Whatever triggers his memories would just seem bizarre and random to us.
Maybe she has it out for the memo keepers.
Still,
Despite being one.
let's go take a look inside. We might pick up some clues at least.
That's right. Go ahead. Every action brings joy. And a price to pay.
Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow. And once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. How could anything golden abide in glory forever?
Who is talking? Sam?
How can this be?
It's her friend, maybe?
AR 214. Is that really you?
You don't have to force yourself. I can take care of it.
No. It's okay.
Was it her that you saw when infiltrating Penacony?
Yes. I saw her fighting off the swarm. But it was just Memoria, and it vanished quickly. Silverwolf mentioned that Penacony had also faced a swarm invasion before. I kept telling myself that she was just passing by and lending a helping hand. And after everything was over, she had already left, safe and sound.
So this time, do you still want to know the answer?
Would it be any different? I really want you to tell me that this is not real. It's just Memoria. But thinking about it calmly, nothing can change it. A memory is ultimately something that's already happened.
You're more composed than I expected.
I wish I wasn't like this. She and we could be called friends. I wish I could just break down and cry for her, like any normal person would, to mourn her loss. But what surfaced in my mind was that one sentence. This is our predestined fate, and one day, I too shall meet the same end.
One day.
Not today. Though it's already too late. There are still other things I can do for her.
Maybe you should calm down first. Unfortunately, this isn't Memoria, but a real Glamoth Knight. Clearly, Penacony was her final destination.
Maybe she had the same idea.
I'm surprised she made it to Penacony at all.
Oh, the Glamoth regulations. She broke those prohibitions?
Worse than that. She was the first and only deserter of the Glamoth Iron Cavalry. The Empire hadn't fallen yet, but she didn't want to accept a fate of dying in battle. So she left on her own. She said she wanted to choose how she would die.
So she chose this place.
We had a brief farewell, but I didn't stop her. I couldn't Leaving the Glamoth Empire itself would quickly drain her life away. If we can't change the outcome, why should I stop her from making her own choice?
Quickly drain her life away. Oh, entropy loss syndrome.
Yes, just like me. Leaving the cockpit without permission is strictly prohibited. Surviving knights must actively return to formation. These aren't just military regulations, they're the terms of our survival. When not piloting the Firefly Type 4, I must stay in the cryo sleep pod.
Ooh.
Otherwise, my entropy loss syndrome will only get worse.
So, have you figured out the reason yet?
Did you hear that Mr. Goon's
When she
VA
and Kafka
refused to
found
do voice work dispatch? Yeah.
I had just finished my duties as a Glamoth Knight.
Man, that guy went from being one of the most beloved VAs to one of the most hated in such a very short time frame. I don't know if you've heard, but Welt's VA like doxed a few people with one of his messages towards the agency or something. Also, it turns out he wasn't exactly liked within the company anyway. So, ooh, a little bit of drama there.
My final battle as a Glamoth Knight.
And it also seems like he's one of those typical Hollywood actors.
The Empire fell, and all restrictions vanished. For the first time, green flames ignited upon my body. And for the first time, I touched the true path power that the Glamoth Knights wield.
Man, Honkai Star Rail cannot catch a break when it comes to their VAs. Really can't.
That's when I realized entropy loss syndrome is a death called living.
The propagation? That's the true source of the Glamoth Iron Cavalry's power?
They use the propagation to, like, power the suits or
Yes.
something?
I've seen it happen. When the Swarm King dies, the swarm completely loses its vitality and falls into silence. Just like Glamoth's Iron Cavalry, they weren't given a sense of self. The moment they stray from the hive, they're already dead. The same goes for entropy loss syndrome. Could you help me take her away? I don't want to leave her here alone.
Well, this is just a dreamscape. Where would you take her?
After all this is over, I want to give her a proper burial, just like any normal person.
Wow, it's just like Gooning in the Franxx. I actually watched that anime. No, it's not like Gooning in the Franxx.
I'm happy to help. She wanted to escape her fate, but in the end, she died fighting against the swarm in Penacony. The detestable thing about destiny is that it brooks no defiance.
Funny that you phrase it that way, Gooning in the Franxx, because they probably are Gooning in the Franxx. If you know, you know. If you watch the anime, then you get it.
Her name?
When we parted, she had no name, just like me. But I hope, by the time she leaves this world, she will have found both a name and a purpose for her life.
Why did Gopher Wood leave her here? No matter how much I think about it, everything he's scheming couldn't possibly be connected to the propagation. How deeply is your past intertwined with this place?
It's not clear yet. But obviously she had multiple fatal wounds on her body. She didn't die from entropy loss. Before we left, Kafka told me, in her view, dreams are inherently a convergence of the past. It's the same for everyone, no matter how much you want to avoid it. No matter what you're seeking, you can't avoid it. Perhaps she was right. However, the Dream Master's weakness has also given us an opportunity.
Good. Now then... Oh? Good news. It seems like we've got a few intruders in this dreamscape. Looks like Silver Wolf can still pick up signals from here after all.
That was fast.
Must be that Memo Keeper's guidance. Either she's lost her sense of restraint or got something nasty up her sleeve.
Let's go check it out.
Virtuous's Epitaph. Oh.
Aren't hiding anything, are you?
Great. She's okay too.
Hold on. There's a troublesome stranger here.
She looks familiar.
Is Acheron.
Oh? You don't know? Setting allegiances aside, she's much more dangerous than the Dream Master. When facing an emanator who walks in the Nihility, we must always tread carefully, no matter when or where.
You know this already? She knows she's the emanator of Nihility?
An emanator of the Nihility. Was she ever mentioned in the script?
How does she know?
No. If it weren't for my father's death, I wouldn't have known about this either.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Because, because Acheron supposedly, allegedly killed the Annihilation Gang and the Inferno Father. So she would know. But she survived. Somehow. Either she survived, or maybe she was never killed in the first place and she manipulated her memory into making her think that she died.
Your arrival is timely. This dreamscape is fraught with danger. Since our destination is the same, how about we join forces? I can protect you from harm, but in the memory zone I'll need assistance from the Memo Keeper as well. And if we run into the family, it wouldn't hurt to have one more person to explain the situation.
Absolutely not. We need to keep her away from her.
Shh, be careful. What's wrong? Right now, their journeying together is actually saving us a lot of trouble. I can sense it. Death has cast its shadow once again. It's close. And unless things change, they'll cross its path before long. That Miss Stellaron is clearly unfamiliar with Memoria. And that arrogant swan, always mindful of appearances, is unwilling to show all her cards. Only with Acheron present can they cross beyond death.
Then all the more reason I should find them right now and tell them the truth. There's no need for another conflict with death.
But Black Swan is still here, with unknown intentions. If she chooses to twist the truth, you won't be able to convince the others. Here, a Memo Keeper's word carries more weight. No need to rush things. There's still time to reveal the truth later.
Absolutely not. Have you forgotten? As a Stellaron hunter, I have a 0-point mission. One that must be completed at any cost. If there's even the slightest chance that Acheron might draw her blade, I cannot let her be there.
Oh, I thought you wouldn't care. Haven't you had enough of sacrificing yourself for duty?
We became friends.
My dream was destined to shatter from the start. But for them, it's still not time to wake up. Can I ask you for one more thing? There might be a way to have the best of both worlds, but I need to find death before them.
That's not hard. It's still lingering in this domain, but... a win-win solution?
I don't know for sure, but it's worth a shot. Maybe it's not always hostile. And even if it is, once I activate Firefly Type 4, I can quickly subdue it. But if we're dealing with the worst-case scenario, Elio once said that I would face death 3 times in Penacony, and for this first death, I want to decide how it comes.
I just hope that reunion a moment ago didn't rattle you. Go on ahead. I've burned a hole through the Memoria that'll take you straight to the meme. Better hurry, though. It might not stick around in one place for long.
Got it. Thank you.
Got a shortcut and everything. Cheating.
There's no sign of anything. Could it have already left?
Is this where she gets killed the first time? Against the meme?
Nothing strange here either. Wait, it's right here. I need to end this quickly.
Watch out! A dangerous presence lurks nearby.
Already? There's no time. Then I'll...
2025 memes kind of sucked, not gonna lie.
It's fine, it's fine. At least I get to choose how to die.
Yeah, the memes haven't been great lately.
Besides, this is just a dream. So it won't hurt that much. This is just my first death. I still have plenty of time to fulfill the promise we made together.
We'll have to see this cutscene again? Damn, that was brutal. Still brutal.
Sorry.
Ooh, just gotta rein it in. Gotta put emphasis on that stab, don't you? You gotta make it worse by making her explode into goop.
You should be able to recall at least some of what comes next.
Not feeling so well, Mr. Stark.
She hoped to reveal the truth of the dreamscape to you through her own death. At the moment she was impaled, even the emanator of the nihility would falter, blade wavering in hesitation. That was her way of securing the best of both worlds. Unfortunately, fate still played a cruel trick on her. The Memoria transformed so quickly that she didn't even have a chance to explain. After that, she arrived at Dreamflux Reef, land of the exiles, the true Penacony. The family went to great lengths to conceal its existence, using death as their justification. However, at that time she still couldn't venture deeper with peace of mind. Unable to reveal the truth, the situation that had worried her before continued to persist. She was burning with anxiety to return and get you away from the battlefield. Fortunately, a kind and caring lady was still watching over her. I reached out to help once again. Her worst fears didn't materialize. Death retreated on its own, allowing you all to escape unscathed.
Hey, Seeger. So I actually don't know what TIL means. TIL Isekai Quarter has a third season. Quartet. I've never even seen the first season. I've never seen Isekai Quartet before. Oh, today I learned. Oh, today I learned that TIL means today I learned. Haha.
After that, guided by Black Swan, you tried to uncover the truth behind Firefly's death. However, as you must have noticed, be it losing contact with her companions, or the embarrassment of being unable to activate her mech.
Yeah, I know that it's an anime where they have isekai protagonists come from several series. I know ReZero's in there. I know Tanya's in there. I know Konosuba's in there. And Overlord is in there. Yeah. I just never got around to watching it.
Those Memoria illusions were clearly left behind when she infiltrated Penacony from
Cautious
the memory
hero.
zone.
An eminence.
But that hardly matters. because of Black Swan's blunder, Firefly gained the precious time she needed.
So it's not a quartet anymore. It's got more than 4.
When she appeared before you again, she was already using a different identity. That encounter stirred the whirlpool of destiny, causing many paths to converge. And after you left...
Do you still dream, Hunter, of those slain by your hand?
Keeps growing. Oh.
I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
Well, that was short.
Time.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer.
Oh!
You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but...
I want to make sure, actually, if this is calling... No, it's not. It's not calling Clinkenbeard. This is somebody else. Nope. False alarm. This is somebody else. Tanya the Evil, Overlord, ReZero, Konosuba, Cautious Hero, Shield Hero, and Shadow are the worlds so far. God, it's a lot.
Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary.
BRB? Alright, for sure.
Now it's my turn to ask. Who exactly are you?
Why ask when you already know the answer?
Her name is Gunaron.
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know who is inside that cold armor. Therefore, I can sense it. You know who I am. You know this blade, and the meaning that lies behind it. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time. You shouldn't know so much. Lost self-annihilator.
Like I said, my memory isn't great, so you needn't worry. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for her?
No need for that. No harm in telling you. On Penacony, Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. The Astral Express is not your enemy. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about the dreamscape.
Already on it. Before we part ways, let me give you a piece of advice. No matter which path you and I walk, death is the inevitable finale.
For Firefly, that's more true than ever.
Even if we say farewell in the mortal realm, we shall have one final reunion when Terminus ascends to godhood once more. And the same holds true on Penacony.
I've already been to the Dream Flux Reef. It's not a secret that's hard to uncover.
Well, I'm afraid you have yet to realize just how awake you truly are. It is precisely because life dares to slumber that they can awaken.
Ascends to godhood once more. Even if she's an emanator, she shouldn't.
A distant past resurfaced.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams, Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Thanks. I hope. Huh? A phone call? At a time like this?
You can turn him down. You know what I mean.
But Elio said I'm the perfect candidate.
Candidate. So Elio finally came to a conclusion.
Yes. He said he saw the fourth fate clearly. There won't be any more surprises. He also chose me as the last survivor. Just like her.
Which path is it?
The Nihility. After it engulfs everything, I must be the last survivor. Giving my all to turn the tide.
How ruthless.
However, it's a bit different from the other three. Before that, I have other matters that need my attention. If possible, I must prevent her from being tainted by the power of Nihility. Even the slightest trace of it. After all, everything she carries is not only heavier, but also more precious.
If possible is a bit vague.
I suppose. If it comes to that. Even if I have to die for it. I cannot run away.
In the future that Elio foresaw, we never had an ending. But I still have a chance to wrestle back from fate the right to have a beginning.
Fight to live, live to fight. Not long after, at the Reverie Hotel.
Your guest room in reality is surprisingly modest.
Modest? This is modest? We have like a waterbed, we have multiple screen TV backgrounds over here.
An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron.
Modest?
It's a cinch. This music
This is extravagant.
The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them?
Yeah.
Well, let me reveal all.
All right, here we go. We're getting into some juicy lore now. Finally. Finally, after a couple of hours. This is what matters. Nothing else mattered up until this point.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Well done, Dubra.
Dubra?
Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
They sought refuge in the land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
That was the redhead cop lady.
On the path of destruction, fear death.
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, They have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out.
I hope it turns out that the Annihilation Gang is actually alive. That's my hope.
What happened?
Blank, 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 blank.
The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way...
It's just blank.
It's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
The Men in Black.
Who are you? Who are you?
It's...
Is that Constance?
No. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together.
Oh, she's always phrasing these words like that. She's always phrasing it like
But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia is not welcome on the Banquet Star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you. And then, you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
Cut the mystical act. I'm absolutely certain you're not thousands of miles away. In that primordial memory zone, my acuity was blocked at every turn. I thought it was because of the family, but it turns out there was a colleague present. What brings you here?
My, how aggressive. Are you backed into a corner? Or have you figured something out? What could bring Constance of the Everflame Mansion here?
That's your fatal flaw, mysterious cremator. The Annihilation Gang has always operated in plain sight, with no secrets among its members. And Duke Inferno has never had an offspring named Constance.
Whoa, what? Man, my brain hurts. Like, she's supposed to be an Annihilation Gang member, but it turns out that she's also a Stellaron hunter, but now she's also a cremator, and she probably was never in the Annihilation Gang? She was never an offspring of Duke Inferno? I am so confused.
Oh? Are you so sure? What if I'm just too capricious and can't help but betray anyone?
That's impossible. The Antimatter Legion has been after her this whole time.
Aren't you the same? The Garden of Recollection launched 14 pursuits trying to erase me. And in that final one, I died right in front of you, didn't I?
It really is you.
To interrupt another's reunion. Such a graceless act. But by all means, after this, we'll have ourselves a nice long talk about your ingratitude, my dear cellmate.
I didn't really get anything. I was hoping for more information, for more lore.
Before this, I was always anxious about this moment. Always afraid you might find me frightening.
I ended up being even more confused. So you were involved too?
Of course. Everything about Penacony is more important than you think. To prevent other terrible outcomes, the Stellaron hunters were forced to use great power.
That's pretty terrifying.
If you're willing, and if you can endure it, I can keep going. Or perhaps...
I said that was terrifying.
Would you prefer to indulge in my double standards?
I don't know what you mean by that, but you know Black Swan?
Yeah, we were quite close. Don't get the wrong idea from how I phrased it back then.
To plap or not to plap? That is the question. Would I even remember the plapping?
I've always thought that when two people are locked in a knife fight, with their blades pressed to each other's throats, they become more intimate than any pair of dancers.
Never mind, let's continue.
Now, let's turn our gaze to where the threads of destiny intertwine. Soon after, you finally learn Black Swan's intentions. She made a deal with the IPC to bring you before Aventurine. In order to reclaim Penacony, the IPC had been seeking temporary allies. As a show of initial sincerity, he revealed his discovery to you. The crime scene of Robin's death that was staged by the Fool. From that moment on, Aventurine embarked upon his great gamble. Willing to shatter the cornerstone as precious as life itself, he deceived Sunday with his schemes, earning himself a chance to risk it all.
Aventurine, more like a goonering.
With such a high-stakes gamble, he succeeded in provoking the Emanator's strike. The family's carefully guarded secret was exposed, and you, caught in the eye of the storm, were pulled into the chaos. But that's all about the living. In the same moment, what became of those within the world of the dead? Miss Robin arrived at Dreamflux Reef ahead of you. But what awaited her wasn't the uncertainty of a gamble, but rather a destined life and a destined death.
Brother, I don't understand. For a bird, does flying also need a why?
Why do the birds fly?
Since it falls to us to decide whether to release it back to the sky, we must take responsibility for that choice.
I feel like I've heard that question too many times in Tales of Berseria.
That really sounds like Mr. Gopher would. But I've made up my mind. Let it soar free and wild. If I had feathers and wings like he does, I definitely want to fly. Even if just to try it once.
She sounds a lot more like Nekomata here than she does as Robin. I get that they're the same voice actress, but she's letting her Nekomata show here.
Besides, Big Brother will help it, right?
But
It's truly reassuring to hear such words before parting. Come, Sunday. Your little sister will be walking ahead of you now.
Mr. Gopherwood, how did you...
The gods bestowed upon us heavenly fire, and with it divine tribulations. Let them be, for we are all mortals, born to love and to suffer. Today, more than one little bird will embark on their long journey. How could I miss the moment of your departure? Come here, child. I've prepared a farewell gift for you.
What did she give you? Miss Robin?
Sorry, where was I?
In Dream's Edge, a masked fool attacked you and left behind a parting gift.
Oh, it's hard to call it a gift. When the fool killed me, they put a mask on my face. But when I woke up in Dreamflux Reef, it was gone, and I couldn't feel any effects from it.
As for that mask of yours, is it really called the Harmony? The Twin of the Order?
She might be hinting at something, but I still can't figure out what she means.
Speaking of which, how is that anomaly of yours doing now?
I'm gradually getting better. There's no denying that Dreamflux Reef also spreads the Harmony, and it hasn't been affected by the family's traitor.
Yeah, her voice doesn't sound really weird anymore.
As for my loss of voice, I still need to keep investigating. Perhaps I've been wearing a mask all along, without even realizing it.
If you need any help, just say the word.
Thanks for your help. I'm starting to get familiar with this place. But Dreamflux Reef is so isolated. Is there any way to know what's happening outside? I want to check on my brother's situation.
That's easy. Just head to where all the action is. Want me to show you the way?
I'll take a walk around by myself. Thanks, Mr. Micah.
Oops. Story. Oh, she's not in my team. Swap again. Wait, no, that's Robin. Then I don't need her. Never mind. Yeah, Robin's not Firefly.
Miss Robin, can you hear me?
That voice.
Over here.
A candle?
Are you Miss Firefly?
Oh, probably using Constance's power?
So you did notice me after all. Sorry, but I can't show myself right now. Could we talk somewhere more private?
To be honest, I have no reason to trust you.
I get it, but I can assure you this isn't a trap. If you really need a reason, there are anomalies in the 12 hours. We are suspicious of the Dream Master's true identity.
Lead the way. But let me be clear. Agreeing to me doesn't imply anything about my stance.
Understood. My companion will show you the way.
Okay. Follow the candles.
Flames. Is there a cremator among Miss Firefly's companions?
So the cremators are like, they're similar to the Memo Keepers, but they have different, ideals or different goals than they do. Hell, they might be opposed to each other.
Miss Firefly? You can show yourself now.
Sorry, just a moment. My companion will bring you this way shortly.
This way?
I barely know anything about the cremators. So bright.
Where is this?
As expected of the Harmony's favorite. Passing through such dense memoria without even being affected in the slightest. Hello. You may call me the Dahlia for now. This is our cozy new home in the sweet dream, where words may flow more freely.
A new home burned out of the sweet dream? If you really wish to have a proper conversation, you shouldn't resort to provocation like this.
I apologize. But she's different from other cremators. She has no intention of stealing memories. The same goes for me. I have never wished to destroy the sweet dream. Sneaking into the dream was my only option. I really like Penacony as a tourist. This is my first time dreaming. in Penacony is more wonderful than I imagined.
Thanks. So, what brings you here?
I'm sure you've noticed it too. The Dream Master Gopher would completely merge with the dreamscape, becoming virtually omniscient and omnipotent in Penacony. But now, he's losing his grip on the dreamscape. To find out why, we conducted some investigations. In the primordial dreamscape, we uncovered a crime that he had buried away. We suspect that's why his powers aren't what they used to be. And that's why he's been telling everyone he's under the weather.
Crime? I'll show you later. Belonging to his family. You wouldn't believe me unless you saw it with your own eyes.
You've indeed
I just thought of
uncovered many
something.
clues. But before we proceed, I must confirm your true intentions.
Constance's character
My
design
purpose
reminds me a lot of
It's
like
about a reunion, a rescue, and a farewell.
her character design is very much like an Aura from Final Fantasy XIV, because like the horns, the scales, and all that, but kind of like imposed on human skin.
Will you believe me?
Miss Firefly. That expression and tone of yours just now. I've seen it many times in my audience.
Expression?
That's the look one has when describing what they hold most dear in their heart. So I'll trust you this time. When I first left Penacony, the Dream Master gave me a parting gift. A divine law, so to speak.
For a leader of the 5 lineages, that's pretty cheap, isn't it?
Since then, I've walked the path of harmony as a Pathstrider, wielding its power. Until I returned once again for the Charmony Festival. In the 12 hours converged by the Dream Master, I developed symptoms of losing my voice, and the strength of the harmony began to wane. Yet in Dreamflux Reef, I wasn't affected at all. I believe that the path he once pointed to might not have been named the Harmony. That's why I gradually became incompatible with the sweet dream. In the past, the Dream Master would harmonize for me. But when he was too busy to tend to me, I finally noticed something was wrong.
So, which path did he choose to walk?
It's not clear yet. There aren't many clues about this, but I suspect it's the Order.
Thank you, Miss Robin. You've helped us clear up many of our doubts. However, regarding the Dream Master's path, we have different conjectures.
What is it?
Come with me. It's time to see it with your own eyes.
Leave the room. All right. What does that say?
Here lie secrets that the family tried to conceal, and a long, romantic tale. Sadly, most of it has nothing to do with us.
Brooklyn Tiernan. I remember that name. A Galaxy Ranger, worthy of admiration. When Penacony was plagued by the swarm disaster in the past, he was the one who fearlessly protected our sweet dream.
That's why we had to come here. We suspect that after turning away from the family, the Dream Master sided with the propagation.
How could that be?
History as we know it may be long gone, but people's memories remain preserved in the memory zone. If we can master the technique, we'll be able to pierce through time itself and salvage the past from chaos.
Although Sunday
Memoria?
ended up, you know, following the order, right? What the hell?
Every disaster brought by the swarm was accompanied by countless sacrifices. Some names were remembered, but others were not only forgotten, but betrayed.
What are you doing? I am not your enemy.
Who is this guy? Is this supposed to be Gopherwood?
Indeed. Our true foe is that abominable fate.
I think this might be the first time we see an NPC model of Gopherwood.
Then why? Easy, child. Your struggle only adds to the pain.
Kind of disappointing. I thought he would have like a better character design than this. He just looks like a generic NPC model.
The strike I just delivered, dishonorable though it may be, did not miss. Here and now, your death is certain.
All they did was took a generic NPC and just stuck Sunday's, you know, wings and halo on his head.
But I was clearly helping fight against the swarm here. Indeed. As the swarm ran rampant, a Glamoth knight passing through joined the battle without asking for anything in return. Truly admirable. But have you ever wondered why, right after that, the infestation only grew worse? Could it be? The Glamoth knight, born to purge the swarm, turned out to be a pathstrider, walking the path of propagation. The sweet dream has never been tainted by the propagation. You brought it here, and only your death can remove it. How can this be? I can leave and never come back here. I can't die. I don't want to die. That's precisely why I said that strike wasn't honorable. I explored your secrets for the sake of the sweet dream. But striking you down, that came from selfish desires after glimpsing eternity. Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow, and once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. How could anything golden abide in glory forever? You shall become my darkest crime, in the beginning of a great undertaking. Your remains shall become the foundation for eternal paradise.
So Gopherwood's with the propagation after all? Or not with it?
You're quite familiar with the Memoria, so you should be able to tell whether this memory is fabricated or not.
Got some mixed signals in that scene.
Laying the foundation for eternal paradise? This...
At that time, she was trying to escape her own destiny. But when the swarm was discovered on Penacony, she didn't just stand idly by. Even though she died while fighting against the swarm, it wasn't destiny catching up with her again. It was her own choice. Because, like any ordinary person, she had a conscience and knew compassion.
Is she your friend?
Yes. And in many moments, looking at her is like seeing myself.
I know it won't undo what's been done, but I'm sorry. No matter what purpose the Dream Master has, it doesn't give him the right to sacrifice anyone. I promise you, when all of this is over, regardless of the outcome, I'll tell everyone about her deeds. She deserves to be remembered by the sweet dream.
Thank you.
But there's one thing I don't understand. Even if the Dream Master is after the power of the propagation, there are plenty of swarms left in the cosmos. Why resort to killing?
That's exactly why we came to find you. With the Charmony Festival about to begin, it can't be a mere coincidence that the Dream Master is pushing forward with his various machinations now. And you were chosen to perform for the Harmony. Whether you're aware of it or not, you must be absolutely crucial to his plans.
I see. You want me to become the conduit to retrieve the past from the memory zone? What exactly do I need to do?
I'll need to temporarily take a piece of your memory. By letting it stir up the memory zone, I can follow the flow of Memoria and burn a path through, retrieving scenes from the past once again. Whether I succeed or not, I'll return your memories to you safe and sound.
Let a cremator access my memories?
I also think
Risky.
it's too much to ask. If you deem it necessary, you can use tuning to leave a safeguard in our minds, preventing any ulterior motives.
There's no need. Let's get started. May the harm that befalls you never lead to your downfall. This is a blessing that has been passed down through the family for generations. I don't want all trust to be built upon mutual threats.
So this is what star power looks like. You've even made me a little starstruck. All right. Looks like we got lucky. Oh? What's this? A piece of worm-eaten oak?
Found something new?
This time, I'm afraid we've uncovered quite a disaster. Let's go see it with our own eyes.
Nothing but lies, my dear.
Oh.
Hiding behind the title of a memo keeper? Tell me, how long have you been lying to them?
You really seem determined to savor those unforgettable moments, don't you? Be smart and take a hint. I don't have time to entertain you right now.
Oh, because you're busy, pretending to be a Stellaron hunter?
Pretending?
Who are you talking about? Quite the clever move there. Miss Firefly, if you're willing to take my advice, why not make a trip back to reality? Ask that Silver Wolf lady carefully who your true companions really are.
I don't know if I can trust, like, the validity of anything Constance says anymore, because she could have, like, manipulated the entirety of this story or the memories or whatever. I don't even know if I can believe what I'm, what I'm listening to right now.
How did you...
All right, you. Still can't help sticking your nose into everything, huh?
What?
Who exactly are you people?
She's just a cremator who manipulated memories and pretended to be a Stellaron hunter's companion. She fooled all of you.
She kind of fooled me, too.
What about Miss Firefly? Is she alright?
She might get lost in the memory zone's turbulence, but don't worry. She's quite something. She'll only be stuck there temporarily. I'm here to bring you back to the Oak family. Mr. Sunday is worried about your safety. He tasked me with finding you in the dreamscape. As for this Dahlia, she cannot be trusted. To extract specific history from the memory zone through just one memory? While there might be memo keepers capable of such feats, they certainly wouldn't be mere pathstriders.
Seems you've been watching for quite a while. Yet you only show up fashionably late when we're about to make progress. Who's the untrustworthy one here, I wonder?
Save your excuses. I bring a message from Mr. Sunday that will prove my identity.
Just a message? Don't you find that a bit ridiculous?
Let's give it a try. It's only 2 words.
F you.
Charmony, Dove.
Oh.
I don't know the details, but Mr. Sunday said you would understand.
Indeed. Unless it's an extreme situation, this is enough to earn my trust.
The IPC, Astral Express, and now you're even taking assignments from the family? My, aren't you popular? But you just had to choose the path of your own demise? Back then, I not only kept Lady Acheron's secret, but also left you with your life intact. What? You're that eager to rekindle our past?
Well, you are the Dahlia, after all. I have to keep an eye on what kind of trouble you're going to stir up next. I've been questioning this for a long time. How could Destiny's slave possibly accept someone like you, whose very nature is betrayal?
And what's the deal with the Stellaron Hunter?
Let's get somewhere safe first. Then we can talk. She's too dangerous for us to let our guard down.
Many thanks.
Okay. Why would Constance show us this too?
You've gotten more composed. Or have you just gotten slower? She's already left this area. There's no way you can catch up to her now.
Catch? Why would I chase after her? Arrogant swan. If I didn't take her memories just now, then what exactly did I do to her? I might as well tell you. I planted a spark of the cremator's fire in her memories. It will spread silently, and in an instant, it will burn away all her memories of seeing me. She'll believe she was never here. The suspicions that have already taken root in her mind will also gradually fade away. No matter what she has discovered, the moment she attends the Charmony Festival, she'll revert back to that good child who was born to walk on the Order. You're the one who's run out of time.
I see.
What is our goal?
Not a member of the Everflame Mansion, and definitely not a Stellaron Hunter. Your true ally is the Dream Master.
I don't even know if that's true either. I don't know what her freaking allegiances are. This...
Oh, aren't you clever? How about a little reward for that?
She could be lying.
Cut the act. Even with your usual reckless methods, you can't handle me alone.
You're right. I can't do it alone. But I rarely feel lonely anyway.
Repent and return to righteousness. Though you soar like an eagle and make your nest among the stars, I will bring you down from there.
Now, can you still keep your cool?
He actually gave you strength through the divine law. The Dream Master would go this far for an ally?
What can I say? I'm just that trustworthy. If he hadn't done that, how could my control over Memoria far exceed that of ordinary memo keepers? Let alone allow me to tamper with the Stellaron Hunter's memories.
Unfortunately, you lost your composure in your euphoria. In the dreamscape, I might not be your match. But if I want to leave, you can't keep me here.
Harsh words. Want to test that theory? It's easy to throw away a flower, but the fragrance lingering on your hands won't fade so easily. I can be quite persistent, you know. Even if we rekindle what once was, I remain unchanged.
I've forgotten how awfully confusing Penacony can be sometimes.
I love watching people resist, love watching them flee. Let's savor this moment a bit longer. After all, for us, this will be an incredibly crucial moment.
And this story is no exception.
No matter where you run, I will always find you.
Oh, this is a new cutscene? Nope, never mind. It's not. Oh yeah, it is.
I have the numbers advantage. You have no chance of winning.
I don't want to use the cremator's tricks. Not that I can't.
I knew it. Your ever-shifting morals. Never changed.
Now what? She chased after her. She tried to escape, and she failed. Black Swan failed, I mean. She gets transported over to Amphorius?
Where do you think you're going? After putting on such an elaborate show, won't you stay for a little chat?
Are we in Amphorius? What? Wait, what? No, wait, maybe? I don't even know anymore. No. Well, I see the Penacony balloons.
The most trustworthy thing about you is that you're never to be trusted, darling. And that's one thing that's never changed about you.
When did you figure it out? That the divine law used to share power with me was also the shackles he placed upon me.
The moment you admitted to being the Dream Master's ally, I began to suspect your true intentions. Until now, you've betrayed every single faction you've joined, without exception.
Maybe that's just her thing. Maybe it's not that all these things were lies about her being in certain factions. Maybe she just betrayed every single one.
Besides, after not seeing each other for so long,
That's
and
a possibility.
now having such an overwhelming advantage over me, you'd do everything in your power to stop me, even if I had the slightest chance to escape. The openings you deliberately left during our clash weren't exactly subtle. Rather than toying with me, you were leaving gaps everywhere for me to cremate Memoria.
Oh, really? I'd love to drop the act and give you a proper taste of torment. But alas, as long as the constraints on me remain, I'm not my own master. I can't do anything that would harm Gopher Wood, nor can I reveal his secrets. Good thing we've always had this kind of tacit understanding, always trusting in each other's capriciousness.
I wish that wasn't the case. I'd rather not draw the Garden's attention because of my association with you.
Aw? Back to your old tricks again?
It's an epiphany, dear. Something you'll never understand. Let's talk about what's really important here. What are you hoping to get from the Dream Master that made you willing to submit to his control. After putting on such an elaborate show, using me to regain your freedom. Which kind of memories are you trying to steal from the sweet dream?
Why, of course. The destructions.
Stop joking around. You abandoned that path long ago.
Remember, well, was she or was she not a child of the of Duke Inferno?
You're still as charming as ever. So, let me show you a glimpse of the past. Just this once, Weren't you really interested in the Everflame Mansion?
So you were the one who erased the memories from that music box after all.
That's right. I kept only this scene as a memento. I wanted to remember how I felt at that moment. And look closer. It's not just the memories. The Everflame Mansion itself has ceased to exist.
Why do I see golden blood over there? Isn't that like... It looks very similar to the throne that Mighty sat on. And then the fact that there's like golden blood spilling over the stairs, that's very much an Emphorius thing, so...
Those claw marks. You've
My head
long
hurts.
since strayed from that path, yet you can still wield the power of the destruction.
Isn't it the same right now? I've betrayed the Garden of Recollection, yet I can still show you the memories. If you have time, I can help you savor the memory of our first encounter.
Go ahead and savor it on your own. I want to put it behind me. The sooner, the better. But can't you tell me something I don't already know? You betrayed the Everflame Mansion. Is that really supposed to be surprising?
Destruction is a glorious moment. As Duke Inferno's daughter, I will see his last wishes carried out to perfection, even if my role as such is only temporary.
So she's still with the Annihilation Gang.
And besides, who said I betrayed them back then? I came here to fulfill Duke Inferno's last wishes.
Maybe she never betrayed them in the first place.
This was his command to me.
Maybe that bit of
Make
her
the
being
Knights
part
of
of the Annihilation
Penacony
Gang
crumble
is
and
still a
wither.
true
Leave
constant.
naught but a tomb of remembrance. In other words, everything on Penacony related to the remembrance was my target for destruction. But this was already a world of Memoria. How could I possibly accomplish this without any help? Working with the Dream Master may be like dancing with the devil, but I have no better choice. Oh yes, everything tied to the remembrance includes you, of course. Grateful? You should be. My whim is the only reason you're still alive.
I won't be grateful for that. You couldn't have done it anyway. Filial piety has never been one of your strong suits, so drop the act.
That's exactly why I'm saying, you only think you understand me. Think about it carefully. As a Stellaron hunter, didn't I work my hardest to help Firefly get closer to the truth? As an ally of the Dream Master, I also helped monitor the dreamscape. And when a hunter infiltrated Penacony, I seized the chance to pose as her companion and trapped her in the memory zone.
That just seems to be her thing. She poses as a fake member of all these different factions, all these different, alliances to further her goals for the Annihilation Gang.
As for Robin, whom he chose as his songstress, I burned away her doubts too, leaving nothing to chance.
And then she tried to do this with the Astral Express, but she failed to, fool the Trailblazer completely.
Like the destruction. betrayal is but a fleeting moment. And before it came, whether with Duke Inferno, Gopher Wood, or Firefly, I wasn't pretending. I truly, wholeheartedly became their companion.
What about Robin? Those sparks that burn through memories. Don't you think that was a bit too much?
Oh my! I thought I could fool your eyes at the edge of the dreamscape. But I guess there's no hiding from you on your home turf. What? You want to settle the score with me for messing with your people? Why don't we sit down and have a chat? You seem like a patient one to me.
The way that Sampo talks is always so amusing.
So tell me, what exactly do you want to take from me?
Don't worry, I only went with the flow, suppressing her power a little to make it easier for you. I trust. You're someone who knows how to return a favor, right? There's this thing called the script. Now that, I find quite intriguing. Stellaron Hunter collaborator. Soon, Robin will understand the true purpose of those sparks, and thank me for it. I can hardly wait. Even though I'm not a Stellaron Hunter, this time, I might have a chance to betray destiny too.
Is that her goal?
So stop
Maybe she
thinking
just
you
wants to
figured
betray
me
everything
out.
and everyone.
I don't want to miss out on any possibility life has to offer.
Maybe she gets off on betrayal.
Betrayal isn't in my nature. Greed is.
Darling, are you fatally wounded or terminally ill? Unless you're on your deathbed, I don't believe you're actually being this honest.
I can make an exception for you. But most people, I certainly don't want them to remember. Sometimes, I resent memories. Because some people don't deserve to witness my radiant bloom again in their memories. And besides, you're no better when it comes to greed. On my deathbed, I suppose that's not entirely wrong. I was hoping a little honesty could talk you into dying with me.
No, thank you.
Too late. You're already caught up in the secret. Come on, just a few steps more. Even if I tried to turn you away, you wouldn't want to.
I think like after this next scene, I'll call it a night. I believe I'm halfway through the story already. I've looked ahead of time to see how long this update takes, and it's generally around 5.5 to 6 hours. So I'm only doing half of one today, and then I'll do the other half on Sunday.
Oak. You weren't just making that up.
Oakwood is prone to insect infestations. Nothing surprising about that.
Ew, gross. Yeah, I'm choosing to not, burn out myself from the Honkai Star Rail story this time around. Because it can be quite a drag if trying to do this for more than 3 or 4 hours at a time.
It's him.
Maybe it's not Emphorius. I just got confused because of all the, the colors, the trees, the mushrooms, the plants. It made me think it was probably Emphorius. Maybe this is just another part of the dreamscape.
Just look at this place. Shouldn't be this lively here. Ladies, which one of us would you say is the uninvited guest?
Wait. Why is Aventurine here, and at what point does this take place? Is this Aventurine after he gets, exiled into oblivion?
Mr. Aventurine, What are you doing here?
Is this after his confrontation with Acheron?
Well, the game's over. And I scored a big win.
I think it is.
Oh, what did you get out of it?
The Nihility Emanator cut me.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I died in the most spectacular fashion.
Oh, speaking of which, you must know exactly how that feels. My dear lady who loves to dance.
Still better than having no invites at all, my dear helpful lady.
You two are really something special.
You're quite interesting, Mr. Aventurine. However, you weren't supposed to find your way here. Unless you can give me a reason, I'll indulge you by letting you die once more.
That confident, huh?
You haven't hidden your weakness well. Even though you're one of the 10 Stonehearts. Right now, you'll be easy enough to handle.
I wouldn't be so sure. Since you know who I am, you should know better than to gamble. Consider this warning a welcome gift from a friend. So long as my trump card remains unplayed, none will dare see the hand through to the end.
Too bad you've used up all your luck for today. I've always found losing more interesting than winning. What's the harm in giving it a try?
Hold up. No need to rush into making enemies. Mr. Aventurine, congratulations on uncovering the truth behind death. But from what I know, you should be at Dreamflux Reef instead.
Oh, yeah.
Well, after taking a solid hit from the Emanator's blade, I never got the chance to enjoy a good nap. Thus I sank into the chaotic memory zone, and then my desire led me here. As I thought. You two haven't noticed. The answer was right under your noses this whole time. You can traverse through Memoria without relying on roads, which is exactly why you missed it. Ladies, you didn't think the IPC would enter Penacony unprepared, did you? Backed by a most attractive package, I quietly assembled a team to research the memory zone. And I only asked for one thing in return. How to escape alive if I accidentally got lost in Penacony's Memoria.
Every character here has like their own gotcha moment.
To be honest, they didn't contribute a thing. But they did help me discover a certain legacy. Rosalina Jane Estella, the former undertaking once belonging to this nameless. She once boarded the Astral Express as an outstanding surveyor. Years ago, in pursuit of the primordial dreamscape secrets, she ventured alone into the memory zone and was never seen again. Everyone believed she had perished, taking the mysteries of the dreamscape to her grave. But that wasn't the truth. Before departing from this world, she single-handedly forged the pathway of Memoria.
Mr. Aventurine, do you even realize what you're saying?
Look, I didn't believe it at first either. But the Nameless, as it happens, had quite a unique background that led her to devise a brilliant solution. Using the technology from the Zarina Erd system, she gave her life to the memory zone, giving Penacony's dreamscape a unique signature. When dream chasers wander into the memory zone, they'll drift towards places that can fulfill their desires. Those who yearn for freedom will witness the form of the primordial dreamscape. Those consumed by obsession might encounter certain special dream bubbles. And those who are lost and directionless will return to the 12 hours, seeking their path within their own past. The family discovered this trait and cleverly utilized it, allowing guests to be sent to different hours upon their first dream entry. In other words, this Nameless is the true founder of the planet of festivities.
So, not the watchmaker?
As for me, maybe I ran into a good doctor. From the look of this place, he's the one who let me blunder my way in. The impossible in dreams is not death, but dormancy. Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck. Looks like I'm pretty lucky. I can't wait to see what I'll discover here.
It would seem luck favors you still, Mr. Aventurine. Fate is truly fascinating, yet cruel. Remember Miss Robin's question? If the Dream Master was after the propagation, why did he have to harm the Glamoth Knight? Years ago, he had already completed this plan, waiting for a Glamoth Knight to enter the dream. Unfortunately, with the sudden fall of his empire, his hopes seemed to have been dashed. Yet just as the Charmony Festival was about to begin, a descendant of the Glamoth Knights appeared uninvited, and everything began to turn once again. The Dream Master was never afraid of Firefly investigating the propagation. That was exactly the truth he wanted her to see.
Wait, is that why you trapped her in the memory zone?
Correct. This place is where the Dream Master wanted her to be. And he wanted her to think she'd figured something out, only to make the wrong decision at the most critical moment.
So, what exactly is the Dream Master plotting?
Why are you telling her all this? Why are you telling her, you know, the plans?
It doesn't matter anymore. We've missed our chance to stop him.
Even if we catch him in person?
From the very beginning, he never existed anywhere at all. When he attempted to merge with the dreamscape, he transformed himself into 4 primordial divine laws.
The gods bestowed upon us heavenly fire, and with it, divine tribulations. Let them be, for we are all mortals, born to love and to suffer.
The first law, as his parting gift, he bestowed it upon Robin, guiding her onto the harmony.
Repent and return to righteousness. Though you soar like an eagle and make your nest among the stars, I will bring you down from there.
The second law is the power he bestowed upon me as his collaborator. At the same time, it serves as a constraint to ensure I won't act recklessly. And the third law...
Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow. And once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. How could anything golden abide in glory forever?
I haven't seen it myself either. According to him, it was an all-out attack, like a torrent of fire pouring down from above.
These are less laws and more like Bible verses.
And the last one?
Nobody knows. After claiming to be ill and withdrawing from public view, even though the constraint remained in place, he never contacted anyone again. Not even me, his collaborator. It's just my theory, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. By then, he had finally completed the last law, and used it to eliminate the one weakness that exists in any plan. The mastermind himself.
So he just went out of existence?
The moment the plan was set in motion, Gopher Wood died a martyr's death for the just cause he believed in.
But he talked to Sunday at the very end of the Penacony story. Well, right before we have to fight Sunday in his, like, big boss form. Like, they had a conversation.
And the swarm disaster shall reappear again in the sweet dream. The moment has finally
That doesn't seem
come.
right.
Resentful from being deceived. Confused by conflicting memories.
Very conflicting.
Your expression right now is so similar to what I had imagined.
Yeah, unless, like, they explain that too later. Whose side are you really on?
Every side. I'll
That's a
try
cop-out
to fulfill
answer.
Duke Inferno's last wishes. Advance Gopher Wood's plans, and yes, indeed, I've helped the Stellaron hunters uncover the truth.
And at the same time, you betray every single one of them?
Don't be too mad. I wasn't a Stellaron hunter back then. But wasn't everything that happened in Penacony the perfect opportunity to join?
What did you do to Firefly?
Though it wasn't my original intention, I wanted to help her. To keep her from getting caught up in Gopher Wood's schemes and facing such a detestable fate. Alas, I couldn't make it happen. The path your predecessor Rosalina left in the Memoria pushed Firefly towards a new lease on life. Indeed, how could a nameless who walks the path of the Trailblaze leave behind a legacy built on evading destiny?
So far, it feels like they're just trying to retcon some details of the Penacony story. Especially with, like, the Watchmaker and stuff about Gopher Wood. What's the deal with the Dream Master?
As you can see, he became a martyr, leaving all his power in the 12 hours, like a self-turning hand of time, driving his plans forward. The Order truly is a harsh path. Enna, Gopher Wood, and Sunday, the one you know even better. They all chose to sacrifice themselves for it. But then, something interesting happened. You turned out to be that variable. As Aventurine said, Rosalina's legacy would send dreamers to where they truly yearn to be. For Firefly, that place turned out to be by your side. She revealed her true self to you, reuniting with you as a Stellaron hunter. Then, guided by a history fictionologist, you witnessed the life of the Watchmaker Mikhail. It was truly a life worth remembering, worth giving everything for. I would have loved to raise a glass of hello and goodbye to him, just like the one who saw things through to the end, Mr. Gallagher. What a shame I can't do it properly here. Sunday also came here, feigning cooperation, to reveal to you the truth about Penacony. The foundation of the sweet dream, hidden behind the Grand Theater's curtain, was actually a Stellaron. And the true mastermind behind everything was none other than the Dream Master Gopher Wood. But you know now that his words weren't entirely true. What followed was one of the few beautiful memories that Firefly has held onto to this day. In order to win tickets to the Grand Theater, you and Firefly participated in the moment of scorched sand auditions. Your coordination was so perfect, like you were companions who'd long shared the same rhythm. See? Even though you've forgotten everything from before, some traces remain etched in this moment, becoming part of your instincts. Until, following the script, Firefly sent you all to the final stage before departing on her own. In those beautiful moments before that, she experienced the joy of living, yet she still had to face the terror of death. However, you may have noticed that during this period there was a small gap. She and you weren't together the whole time. You returned to a child's dream through a dream bubble left by Mikhail, and witnessed his legacy. However, Firefly was not a trailblazer, so she couldn't enter it.
Right.
While waiting alone, she met her true collaborator, and thus learned that there was more than one legacy in Penacony, and more than one watchmaker.
This is bizarre. This story is very, very bizarre.
Did they enter that dream bubble?
That's right. Unfortunately, you won't be able to follow them in so easily, even if you've traveled together as companions. That old man can be so stubborn sometimes. He'd rather have the Nameless be the ones to witness his legacy.
No, I think it's quite romantic. A legacy left in the past will give them the courage to continue walking towards the future. Even if I can't walk alongside them, I'm content in knowing this.
Huh. You're quite like the Nameless. Awkward, but admirably so.
Maybe we can't walk the same path, but...
Passphrase, respond at once. Why does life slumber?
Sparkle?
Huh?
Ignore that. Must be some meme. How did it end up here?
Ignore that, it's just a meme.
Sorry, I want to go check that out real quick. Be right back.
Oh, so you're into fluffies too. You've got taste. Better not wander too far though.
It's a plushie, not a fluffy. All right. This is a good stopping point. I'm going to stop right here and continue the story on Sunday around 7 p.m. Pacific. Same time I did today. Am I able to just teleport out of here so I don't accidentally run into the story? Let me see. I believe I can. Take me to... Heard of space station? Cannot enter the scene from the current... Alright. That's what I thought. How do I save my progress and exit out of here? Am I just not able to do that? What? You can click here to review all your... Yeah. Oh my god, it's forcing me to check it out. Stop navigation? Mission navigation. Maybe if I did that, that would work? No. I don't think it would. But I'll double check just in case. No, doesn't let me do that. Alright, that's fine. I'm not all that concerned. I can just log off right here and continue on Sunday. It's not like I do dailies in the game anymore, anyway. Alright. Thank you all for lurking and hanging out earlier. Appreciate it. I will catch you all later. Tomorrow I'm going to play some Guild Wars 2 on stream. Friday and Saturday I'm taking those days off. Sunday I'll finish up the 3.8 story for Honkai Star Rail. And I'll see what I do next week for the rest of that week. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Please stay safe and be kind to each other. And I will catch you all later. You rest as well, Itchmug. Take care.